starting soon. Get your drink, get your cookies. We're about to start the show. Sorry, bad boys. I just gotta put a sticker on Instagram. Be right there. You're currently listening to DJ Gunshot. DJ Gunshot with Bad Boy. One of the newer characters on Kill Tony. DJ Gunshot. Want to miss this one. Here we go. Hey Mark, fake banner for the parody intro of Tuesdays with Stories.
That's all I know how to do.
Okay.
Great, thanks for having me.
Welcome to After.
Good night.
Shoot 'em all in the head with a gun.
And then I hit her with my car and drove away.
Seinfeld.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Queef. It's Mark Wellborn and Tommy Afters.
This is After Tonight, everybody. Oh, that was terrible. Let's keep it forever.
My radio is spitting at me.
Gah, cookie.
Someone just told me a secret. You're watching After Tonight.
Hey, folks, and welcome to After Tonight. My name is Tommy. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight, and with, of course, my partner in crime, Mark Norman Wellborn, everybody. Mark Wellborn. How you doing?
Tom.
Hey.
It's
Oh,
good to
you're
be back. I feel great. It's
feel
been
good?
a while since I've been right here, you know?
You've been in the spot. We've been really doing it. It was a disaster last time we do on the plane. We tried to get you on the plane.
Yeah.
And they screwed us out of $24. Now,
Yes.
we have you in person. We can look at you. We can touch you. We can smell you just the way we want it to be.
Yeah.
Hey,
And,
hey.
well, hey, now we're having fun. And
Hey.
I realize I haven't, it's been, 3 weeks since I've been back. This is what I need. I need 2 monitors. I need a professional setup like this. I need the Yeti working. And I need to put up my new Jeff Dye merch. It's been that
Whoa.
long.
Jeff, can we have a look at that up close, actually, before you hang it up? What is going on? I've never seen Jeff Dye merch in person. Oh, look at that. Okay, so for the audio listeners, you're looking at Jeff Dye inside the mind of Jeff Dye. A lot of glare. I can't quite see, but show what's in the bottom of that
Is this-
frame.
Hold on. Oh, jeez.
Don't
There's
even worry
the-
about it. Just
okay.
put it right up against the camera there, Mark. It's Jeff Dye and Mark, ladies and gentlemen. Framed. How much did that
And
cost
signed.
you at Michael's? And signed.
And signed. The frame was pretty cheap. It was probably less than $10. The poster was $20. And this, I got 2 of them. Less than $1 at Walgreens to print these out.
I was waiting for priceless. I mean, the whole thing was damn priceless.
Oh, yeah. Well,
The
the
whole
whole
event.
thing is priceless. This is
The
a
whole
one
thing
of
is-
one after
It's a
the night
one-on-one
signature piece.
after night signature with Jeff Dye. I hope to one day meet the man and have him sign something on my person. But that's beautiful, Mark. Why don't you hang that up?
Yeah, we don't have merch on this show. We have memorabilia.
We have
That's what we got.
Thank you. That's a great way of putting it. We don't have merch. We have memorabilia. We have memories on this show. Not merch, memories. And that looks... Let's get a leveler on that. But that looks absolutely perfect. Give it some flair. Give the whole room a zesty little pop. I love that. You have you and the beautiful hunk, Jeff Dye, together in a frame forever. Well, that's a pretty special moment.
Yes.
Huh?
And I still have another Jeff Dye signed merch that's willing to be given out at some point. And another picture, if they want a picture.
If someone wants a picture of Mark standing next to Jeff Dye, you will have to fight with everybody else for it, but you might get it.
Yes.
No, we'll get, please, we're going to have some kind of competition where you can win a Jeff Dye signed poster for your home or for your garage apartment where you probably live. So thank you so much for being here tonight. And that's just the beginning of our practical gags. Look, I got a whole pile of physical gags here that are going to really rock your socks off. Now, we love Jeff Dye, yes, of course. And thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. You know how it is. We make memories, not merch. Put that on a poster and sell it as
Put that
merch.
on our merch.
Put that on our freaking merch. You drinking kombucha, Mark? What is that? Cranberry
You know
juice?
it.
Ah, I knew that was
No,
kombucha
it's,
by the fizz.
Blackberry vanilla.
That's beautiful. Sweeter the blackberry, the more the vanilla guy Hypno wants her. I mean, you know that. We got to get into Hypno later and all that. I mean, you have a photo reveal, don't you? The people have been dying. Jeff dying
Yeah.
for a photo reveal
Jeff
with you and our frequent caller Hypno to really do a race reveal. There's a bug on your mic.
I know. I can't. I don't want to swat at it because I don't want to.
I didn't think you stunk up the joint that bad yet. Oh my God, there's flies all over his screen. Now,
we'll get to that.
do you have that photo with Hypno? I don't know if I want to censor it or not. I haven't gotten a good look at it myself. I'm afraid to even look.
I haven't even sent it to you.
I haven't looked and I've been afraid, but send that to me and we'll figure that out in a little bit. But otherwise, wow, what a huge show we have for you people tonight. Not just merch stuff, not just finding out guys' races. Are they white? Are they black? You're going to find out tonight about Luke. Our friend Luke was at the Phunniest competition last night. I was in attendance, my first stand-up show I've even seen since, I think I saw Bill Hicks, 98. Since then, I really haven't seen any stand-up. I'm going to give you an update on the state of amateur stand-up comedy in America. Oh, boy. And then the update on the city of Philadelphia, which I had to go to yesterday for this tournament. Let me tell you, this city is going to be the new Austin. I love Philly. I'm a huge fan of Philly. It's the next Austin. Well, anyway, yeah, we're on an unusual night as well. You know, we used to do it always on Tuesdays. Now we switched to Wednesdays. Scheduling things. I'm glad we're here tonight, and I'm glad we got it all here to tell you about, you know, what's been going on in podcasting. I guess 2024 was the year of political synergy with podcasting. You know, Donald Trump going on Theo Von, Donald Trump going on the Nelk Boys, JD Vance going on Theo Von, JD Vance going on Flagrant, Trump on Flagrant, Kamala on We Might Be Drunk. You know, it was, I mean, you've seen it all. This year, I've figured out, is the year of the corporations are finally starting to figure out how to use these podcasts. And you're going to see Theo Von. I don't want to say selling out, but people are just losing their minds with the podcast bubble is so huge now that they're promoting everything through these podcasts. I mean, Happy Gilmore 2 wouldn't have been even a movie without Bad Friends and was it like, it wasn't Alex Cooper, but it was some other bird making nonsense.
Cameroon.
Yeah, my favorite rapper, Cameroon, and Mace. Yeah, we got them all. Yeah, I mean, it was, so you're going to see, I'm going to have some examples. Theo Von, maybe the worst offender this week. Otherwise, you know, it's not even just sponsors. It's like synergy. It's corporate synergy now. That's what we're going to see in the new era of podcasting. You know, Joe Rogan eating McDonald's on the sly. I mean, we're going to see a lot of this secret advertising. And maybe the worst also is Tom Segura and Rick Glassman. What's up with those guys? Rick Glassman shilling that health tonic that I want to get my hands on. Does anyone know what this Magic Mind health tonic? I'm so interested in this tonic that he uses to give himself such good quips. So I'm ready to use it to up my own game. Coming up in a little bit. So we're going to check that out. We got Matt Rife, of course. Everything in the world is going on. I have tickets here. I have a lot of stubs here. Now, I also want to say, I spent about 3 hours on Sunday night watching 2020 on ABC. You ever watch this program, Mark? 2020?
Yeah, I have, but it's something that I'm watching something else and then it comes on, but then it kind of gets me I was like, oh, I'll stay tuned for a little bit.
It's one of those it's like a crime show. Lurid details about a horrible murder. But I was just watching it. I was doing something else as I was watching it. And every 3 minutes, I just kept hearing, they're like, the interviewer keeps asking, like, they just want to pound it in your head. You know, they want to keep you interested as they're going. So you thought that your father killed your own mother? And that was just like, then he would ask her that every 3 minutes so that you could remember if you were, you know, in a coma like most ABC viewers. You could wake up and go, oh, father tried to kill, but it was not. And then like, it was every 5 minutes. I'd just be sitting there and they would go, so your mother tried to poison your aunt. You know, it was like every second you're like, what? And then you look up for 30 seconds and you look away. And then
Yeah.
after that, wouldn't you know it? It worked. I'm on Manjaro now. I asked my doctor about Manjaro and one of the many ads for Manjaro and crap like that, Mark. Crazy.
Yeah, that was like my dad's girlfriend's. I don't know if it still is, but it was one of her favorite shows when I used to live in the house with them. Because every time she looked at the television screen, she seemed to like fall asleep within 5 minutes, and that's the perfect show where you wake up and you're right back in it. You know,
Oh, yeah,
like you
there's
didn't miss anything.
Yeah. It's like Finding Bigfoot. You're like, I used to like fall asleep to whatever channel that was that had Finding Bigfoot on. I'd wake up and they're like, he's in the bushes. You know, every time they're in the bush, he's right there. So you never really are gonna miss the plot. Versus this show, you got to watch all full 3 hours. Three fucking hours to get an idea of what's really going on. Well,
yeah.
I want to talk. I don't want to make Luke wait too long. He was a stand-up guy yesterday, did great work. And I want to bring Luke in real quick for a little bit to talk about Philly's Funniest. Luke, are you there?
I'm here, Tom. I'm here sulking after my horrible loss this past 24 hours.
Yeah, well,
don't know
spoiler
how I can move
alert,
on.
this was the semifinal round of the Philly's Funniest competition. Huge competition. Everyone from James Moss to Drew Montana was there last night. That's right. So it's a huge competition. All these people compete, and then judges voted last night. Where I went to this freak show, this banana republic, this gap of a joint, this Aeropostale of a place, and it was crazy. Luke did not make it through. 2 other guys made it through. One very undeserving, in my opinion, Luke. That's just a teaser for you. And it was quite the event. Quite the event. Now let me start with what's really pissing me off. Luke, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No, you go ahead. You go.
Let me talk about what's really pissing me off, because I go to this to support the comedy community and my pal Luke. You know him. And by the way, if you're thinking, hey, who's Luke? If you're the first time watching the show, let me just say, Luke, that we had cameras. Actually, we and other networks, Fox News, had cameras right outside of the studio tonight. And how about this, Luke? They asked some people, hey, do you know who the guest is going to be tonight? Take a look at this. You're going to love this. Right outside of After Tonight Studios. Check it out.
Jon Stewart.
Huge guest tonight. You excited?
I have no idea who it is.
Luke Kincaid.
Get out! Get out!
Wow, Luke. So you are beloved by these audience members.
Yeah. Oh, I wish there was a crowd vote for the semifinals.
I know, this is what it was like, though. It was like 30, 60-year-old women screaming at the sound of Luke's name.
Look at that guy's face over the right shoulder.
Guy. Look at the guy with the umbrella, the poor guy who probably brought his mom. And he's like, oh my God, I just hope Kamala Harris isn't the guest tonight. But it is, because my mom is a freak.
My mom is in there in that shot. She's in the red right there. That's my mom.
She's a beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you.
Get out! It's Luke! Now, that was my introduction. If you don't know Luke, that's Luke. So I go to this place. So I drive to Philly. South Philly, yo. No, it's not. But it is a great part of the city. Sansom Street. I park about, half a mile away. I see the first spot that's on the street for free or pay, whatever. I park there. It's 7. I checked the clock. It was 7:47 when I left my car. The sign for parking, said parking from like 9 a.m. You have to pay for parking from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, so it's 7:47, 8 p.m. All right, you know what? I better be safe. I better pay, because they're going to screw me if I don't pay. So you got to go up to one of these kiosks and put in your license number. Well, I go up to the kiosk. It's totally black. It's the only one on the block. It's totally black. It doesn't work. So I'm a pretty sane guy. I go, well, it's 10 minutes until they shut off the meters. Maybe they're not allowing payment anymore. They don't allow payment anymore at such a late hour because you couldn't even pay for 15 minutes. It was less than 15 minutes before the meter shut off. So I see Luke, we're getting into that. But I come back to a ticket issued by Officer M. Abdullah at the time, issue time, 7:50. This vulture was sitting right outside of my car waiting for me to come up. I think he was posing as one of like the guys nodding out on the corner. He's like one of those undercover traffic cops.
It was a sting operation.
Yeah, he was doing the fent lean, but really he was looking at license plates upside down, right? Pissed me off, right? $750, $36, meter expired. So I want to do this on the show and send this to M. Abdullah and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. You ready for this? Hey, Philly. Next time, pass Luke Kincaid. You can't rip it.
Thank you.
You can't rip it. It's made of
I understand.
spider silk. Wait, let me get my scissors out. Okay, wait. Okay, a light snip. Hey, wait, let me start again. Hey, Philly, if you want me to pay my parking ticket, maybe next time, try passing Luke Kincaid at Philly's Funniest. Okay. Now I'm cutting it, Luke.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So M. Abdullah.
Take that.
And by the way, M. Abdullah was hilarious last night. He should have moved on too. But the rest of the people. Anyway, that was my thing. So here's what I want to say about Philly comedy and just comedy in general. I think this might be interesting to maybe to a few people. What's going on if they don't go out? You know, a lot of people just see podcast cringe videos or they, you know, about how bad this set was. They don't really. Most people are sane human beings and don't go out to watch stand-up comedy. I'll tell you, I don't know what it's like in Austin. I don't know what it's like anywhere else in the country, but I know that in Philly, yo, you better say go Birds in your set, baby. You better say go Birds.
Oh my God.
Or you ain't getting laughs.
It has been the worst this year with the forced Philly.
Of course they won.
I don't know why they take the Philly part of Philly's Funniest way too seriously because everyone tries to shoehorn Philly culture stuff in their sets.
Well, because that's you get a big applause break, you get a big yo, you get a big Cooper Tagine, you know, if you say the right words. So that's the first problem. The other problem, you know, there were 10 comics last night. They did 5 minutes each. 2 guys did the exact same joke, word for word. And one guy, who I thought was Luke, but his name was Big Stacks, or Stacksnificent. Stacksnificent, word for word, and you could send this to Stacksnificent, stole a Norm Macdonald joke, word for word, during Philly's Funniest, the semifinals. So I didn't see his first round. Was this guy cheating on the first round too, Luke? Was he doing Mitch Hedberg material?
Well, he did good stuff his first set. Like he was funny. He probably did steal jokes I didn't know, but he had a good set. And he deserved to go through, but I think he just stole a Norm Macdonald joke in the semi.
Word for word, even the cadence, even the filler words. He stole this Norm Macdonald joke. I was absolutely shocked at that. Stacksnificent. More like Stack's disappointment because I really had a lot of hopes for him. But the amount of stars that were there, you should have seen the podcast stars in the building that night, man. It was like MSG, game 1 of a Knicks series. Sam Morril was there. No. But in reality, ready for this, guys? I want to just see who the chat knows, who the viewers know. Drew Montana. I got introduced to Drew. DRU. I don't hear any applause yet, but Drew Montana. And then James Moss, ladies and gentlemen, Digital Bazooka's own James Moss, baby. Then, man, last but not least, and he knows he's not least. Hey, yo, actually, Ben Starr was in the building. One half of AO, actually, I should say, Luke.
That's one half, yes.
But is he also part of Naeem Ali's other podcast, It's like called like, hey, yo, get this. And it's like a totally different podcast. Very similar name. Do you know
I
this
didn't
show?
hear about that.
I think it's with a woman and
I
he
never
talks
heard
about
of it.
like
I heard of it.
real events. And it's like, hey, yo, listen to this one. I don't know what it's called, but right, Mark, you've heard of this.
No, what is he doing? Current events with a woman?
Yeah, it's like the Daily Show. I don't know what it is, but it's it's like
but he
you
ripped
won't.
the name, like the same kind of name.
It's very similar. I don't think it has Ayo, but I just say it as Ayo. It's like Ayo.
Yeah.
I don't believe this one. You know, it's something like that. I don't know what it is, Luke, but you figure that out.
Look it up.
Yeah,
I gotta look it up.
I've seen the clips. I've seen the clips.
But yeah, I wanted Naima Lee to be there. But Drew Montana. Oh, the true crime show with Gia Anderson. See, people are. It's called True Dat. See, people in the chat are as crazy as me.
True Dat.
Like, True Dat with Xi Anderson. Xi
Jinping and Naima Ali.
Xi Jinping.
I love that podcast.
And Naima Lee. Gigi. Well, Xia Anderson.
There's the Ramble.
Oh, there's also the Ramble. Naima Lee I think
Okay.
Naima Lee has the Philly record for number of podcasts hosted. He has six. He's got Do Rag. He's got Yo. He's got Hold On, Get This One. He's got the Ramble.
True that.
He actually does the Jeff Dye show, believe it or not. I mean, that's his own.
He's a diehard.
Jeff Dye's not even a part of that. But huge stars in the. There were more people I'm forgetting. Otis, who used to be on the show all the time, one half of the Sick Ghouls was there, of course. But anyway, Luke. Luke goes up. This is what I do at this. It was fun, and I wish I could get him here tonight. He just doesn't understand technology. Brandon, our good friend Dunbar. So Luke finishes his set. Luke did well, and Luke's coming out, and people are giving him fist bumps. People are giving him high fives and stuff. And then they're at a table. I overheard this, but one guy goes, "Hey, nice set." One guy goes, "Nice set." And then our buddy Brandon Dunbar goes very sincerely to Luke. He goes, "Hey man, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hey." And Luke, what did you say? You were like, "What?"
I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes,
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't your best set, dude. Let's like the crowd.
He starts explaining himself.
I thought I did good.
I thought that was hilarious. That's the kind of thing He's like, and then he didn't understand what I was talking about. I was like, yeah, he's never met such a big asshole before that would do that. It confused him, obviously. But then Jay Yoder, who I got to mention Jay Yoder. I would normally not name drop Jay Yoder and put his name on blast in the show. Big J.
From the podcast.
Big Jay Yoderson. I would not normally pick this on this guy or talk about him at all, but I've known this guy for years. Okay, we came up together, and
the trenches.
We came up to the trenches together. Anyway, I know this guy is the point, and he's up that night. He goes up, he finishes, he walks by Luke, and he didn't do too hot. He was moping around the whole night about it, so it's not a secret. He didn't do too hot. But he walks by me. I kind of give him like a wave, like a hey. Totally ignores me. And then Luke's next to me. Luke, you gave him a fist bump. And then, what did he say to you, Luke?
He says, anyone can move on tonight. Anyone can move on tonight.
As he's like sprinting for Jay Yoder away. He's going as fast as possible away.
Yes.
Like, anybody's tonight.
Yeah.
Anybody's game tonight. And he walks away. I'm like, dude. I don't know if he was dissing you or saying, hey, I left the door open for the rest of you. Okay.
I mean that's something I want to hear from like the last comic on the lineup, not the first in the competition.
It doesn't even I don't even understand. So anyway, Jay Yoder, no joke, 3 separate times did not acknowledge my presence. So I don't know what his problem is. Okay.
Did he ever acknowledge you?
No. This is literally never.
No, not at all.
He talked to Dunbar. I was outside in the bar area talking to Dunbar. He walks out to go to the bathroom. We're standing together talking. He talks to Dunbar for 25 seconds. I'm like, hey, walks by me. Now he might have been all frazzled and sweaty, so maybe that hurt. But that was a diss. That was a stone cold diss.
It's a complete diss. Yeah.
I have a story. So my buddy works he saw Jay Yoder one time at his job, and I think Mark, you met him. My buddy Jimmy, he came to our first Honeybrook show that one time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he was at work and he saw Jay Yoder was there, and like I think my friend Jimmy is like Tom, but he loves doing research on all the comedians and telling me jokes about certain comedians. So he sees and Jay Yoder's a big hit with his jokes. He always talks about Jay Yoder.
Yes.
So he sees Jay Yoder at work at his job, and he goes up to Jay Yoder and he goes, "Hey, are you Jay Yoder?" And Jay Yoder was like very standoffish and weird to him. I gave him the cold shoulder. He goes, yeah, why?" And Jimmy was like, "Oh, I'm my best friend's Luke Kincaid. Like we're good friends, and I eat this comedy. I see you sometimes on Instagram and stuff."
Sure.
And he goes, "Oh yeah," and just gave him the cold shoulder, and he walked away. And
Why?
Jimmy called me about it. Jimmy called me. He goes, he's literally legitimately mad. He's like, He goes, this guy stiffed me. I mean, this guy's a fucking public figure, and he stiffed me. And that's what
Wow.
I call it. That's my name for Jay Yoder, the public figure.
Public figure.
The public stiff. I thought that was gonna.
That's a public stiff arm, bro.
Oh,
I don't know why
that
he's
is,
been done,
that
folks.
is.
Okay,
I
just
can't
because
believe Jay Yoder lost a fan that day.
yeah, you just lost yourself a Patreon supporter of Seriously Dad. You did.
Seriously, Dad, you're gonna deny me here in this
Seriously,
grocery
Dad?
store?
I always looked at him like a father figure because he goes, "Seriously, Dad," and now he's snubbing me. Luke, explain that. No, I'm kidding.
I don't understand it. I don't understand
Anyway,
it.
the other thing, Philly's funniest. I just thought, one of the guys that moved on. It was just, I was like, this is what's gonna go through. This corniness.
Is it
That's
the
what I
shorter
mean.
one of the two?
Yeah.
Assuming the shorter one of the two that went. Yeah.
But I don't want to say his name because there's no point. No one knows him, and it's not going to affect anything. I'm not worried, but I got to say, it's just this kind of core. It was like, ooh, the white people ain't going to like this one. It was that kind of humor that I can't stand.
Yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
everything's like,
Yeah.
get the white people guilty about it already, so they'll laugh no matter what. That
Yeah.
kind of humor.
Exactly.
Now it's funny doing that as a white guy. I may steal that actually.
Oh yeah, big stinky. The white people ain't gonna like this one about my smell. They ain't gonna like that.
I mean,
big stinky one of Mark's.
he had his set doing like spiritual like slave songs. So it's like
He literally went into 12 Years a Slave Oscar bait to get the nomination.
Mhm. Mhm.
Wade
Yeah, exactly.
in the water. Yeah, he was doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which that is my closer. Never worked. The wade in the water, children. Anyway, I want to say comedy, especially when it's judged by comedy judges, is pretty horrible and pretty pointless. I mean, some people were actually funny, didn't move on. One guy went 3 seconds over his time limit. I thought he had one of the best sets of the night. He's instant DQ'd for going 3 seconds over. I mean, this is not Kill Tony, folks. Smaller stakes. So that's all I had to say. I could say a lot more, Luke, but I'll leave it at that.
I'm just happy. I'm happy. I got to see you in the belly of the beast. It was great to see you there.
Yeah, it was great. And I'm gonna frame this now. I meant to frame this tonight. It's Helium Comedy Club. Don't get jealous, everybody. Comic comps. Comic comps. Luke Kincaid guest list. Take that, Jay Yoder. Bastard.
Yeah. You're the first name on the comps too, Tom.
Yeah, well, thank you. Anyway, I want to say better luck next year to everybody who's actually funny, and otherwise, screw y'all. Screw y'all. Now I'd like to move on to a new thing. I call this this guy on the internet. We talked about this last week. Nadav has a show on YouTube called The Fold, powered by Sheath Underwear. It's a poker show with comedians. It's really a must watch if you like that sort of stuff. So we have a new show. It's called The Flop, sponsored by Haynes. And this is called The Flop. This is a new poker show. It's I really had only planned on dealing to me and Mark tonight, but Luke, you're welcome to join.
Oh, sure.
Okay, well, this is great. Okay, so do you guys know the rule? We're playing Texas Hold'em, 2-card Texas Hold'em. You guys know how to play, right?
Not really, but I can figure it out.
Well,
I've
Google
played
grok the rules and come back to me
Okay.
when you figure it out. Claude the rules.
Should I Google? Is all Texas Hold'em 2 cards, or is that do I have
Yes.
to specify here? Okay.
All
so
good.
just Texas
The only
Hold'em.
the only good kind of poker as we played the flop, sponsored by Haynes, sponsored by Flick, Adam Flick. Here we go, the flop. All right, because I've been dying to play poker. You guys know me, dying to play poker. So it's gonna be a little hard because we are so let me deal this out. It's a little hard because we are virtual. And if you guys don't mind, we're doing I'm dealing, so I'll bet last, but Mark, you're in the Luke, you're in the small blind, $20. Mark, you're in the big blind,
Okay.
$40. Okay?
Yeah.
And your card, I got you here. Well, see, I don't want to cheat, but I do have to look just to show you. Here are your cards, Luke. You did pull a 10 of clubs, but then unfortunately you pulled the 2 of the yellow Dutch girl. So just know that.
Okay.
You got a yellow Dutch girl 2 and a 10 of clubs. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mark, wow, another great card, Mark. You got not a great card, but it's the 10 of hearts. Okay. So look up what that can do for you. And then, again, just rotten luck. I mean, these cards are kind of mixed up. This is a Trivial Pursuit card.
Ah.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a great card.
What's the question?
I pulled Ace King clubs. And here we go. Now it's time for the flop. Sponsored by somebody. Okay, we got a 4 clubs, 3 of... Oh, wait. A 4 of clubs, an ace of spades, and a king of spades. Wow. That's a 2 pair for me.
Wow.
I'm all in.
I thought I'm reading the rules here. We're supposed to bet pre-flop.
Okay. We'll reverse. Okay. Are you betting?
Yeah, I'm gonna fold. I don't have.
Well, no, you're in the big blind, so you already insta put $40 in. And Luke, you put 20 in. I assumed you checked because you said good cards.
Oh, I've checked. Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
So you're both in. We're all in for 40. It's a $120.
Is that the same
pot.
as a call? Or is
Yeah.
that the same as a bet?
Yeah. It's the same as a call.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
just reading off here, man.
Okay, remember the pot is 120. Write that down. And we got a 4. Remember your cards. We got a 4 of clubs, an ace of spades, and a king of spades. I have 2 pair. I'm going all in. And all in. Luke, you're next.
I will also go all in.
Oh my God. Mark? Well, I'll help you out, Mark.
you
You
know-
have, again, the 10 of hearts, and also, how long can a vampire bat go without drinking blood before it dies? 2 days, 6 days, or 12 days?
Well, I know the answer to that one, so I'm going all in.
All in. He's all in. All right, then the turn card. Let me just... Is the Ace of Hearts? Well, full house. Hey, pretty nice. I'm checking. Well, we're all in, so we just got to go to the river. And... Oh, my God, this is confusing with all these freaking cards. Oh, my God, Mark. It's another Trivial Pursuit card. That's a flush.
Oh, nice.
Fortunately, this was a test run, so this was a test bit. So we're gonna fold this one up and leave it for later. Do you call?
Yeah. Well, I thought you can't go further than all in. You can't confuse me. I'm just trying to learn the game.
On the
here.
flop, you can. On the flop, sponsored by Haynes, you can go all in again.
Oh, okay.
So give me that Jeff Dye poster.
No,
Put it on the table.
No.
Well, there we go.
No,
That
no,
was
no.
the flop. Sponsored by, and just to have this bit have any sort of ending, how long can a vampire bat go without drinking blood, Mark? For the
What were the options again?
2, 6, or 12?
In increments of days?
These are days.
6, obviously.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was 2. Which means your new flop champion, Tommy Afters. Hey, guys, Hey, that was tough hand. Tough hand. Good hand. Good hands. Luke,
I thought
what
I'd
celebrity?
get beginner's luck there.
Luke, what is the official language of Mozambique, Luke? Is it English, French, or Portuguese?
Portuguese.
Oh, that's actually correct. Wow.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right. We're going to the third card. What major network sitcom character and show was a spin-off of the hit NBC show Cheers?
I know this one.
Okay. Mark?
Frasier.
He's Fraser!
Yeah, there you go.
Thank
That bit
you.
had to end in some way. I mean, I'm so sorry about the flop. That was a flop. The flop was flopping. And not like a good pizza slice. Yeah, anyway, I'm just dying to play poker. I mean, first of all, Mark, you got to learn the rules. I mean, if you want to hit up the lodge in Austin, Texas and play with freaking Lazer, Uncle Lazer, Kim Kong Don.
Yeah. Yeah, there was this little smoke shop ran by comedians that shared a hallway with a poker venue. And the one guy tried to convince me to play, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I don't know how to play poker." And he was like, "Oh, come back on Sunday." And I was like, "Oh yeah," I was pretty drunk. I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then I thought about it. I was like, "No, they're just gonna take me for all the money I have." I was like, "I can't do that."
It's tough, man. Yeah, well,
Smart.
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping to do in my new show, The Flop, when I find some people to... I'm trying to actually help the show out right now. I'm sorry, there's a little bit of lag as we fix this. I'm trying to get The Flop fixed and up and running. So remember to rub your cards on the table over the chip so it can read them. No, but Mark, you really got to get into this poker game. It's huge in Austin.
I know it's a who's who. If I blow up one day, I got to be ready to play poker, or else I'm losing a huge opportunity.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, Timmy No Breaks was, rubbing elbows with Trey Pack, and
My barber.
does he cut your hair? Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
dude. You're not even watching your barber on the lodge, sponsored by Sheath Underwear.
I don't know how to play poker, so it's not like I'm watching anything.
Well, actually, by watching that show, The Fold,
I could learn.
sponsored by who?
Sheath.
That underwear must suck too. I bet that's giving you.
I have that underwear.
And
It's great. I wear it for like the only time I wear it is for golf, because then you don't chafe in those things. So they're kind of nice. If you're walking around sweaty, they're nice for that.
so they are nice.
Yeah, they're purposeful. I don't wear them every day.
They're kind of they're recreational underwear for you. I see.
Yeah. And
Well,
I have a pair with riffraff stuff, like it has riffraff on it.
Oh, Riff. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I always love my underwear to have other men on it. Always.
Yep.
Always. Well, that is interesting. Anyway, I just always wonder about Sheath. I assume it's cheap material, but maybe it's nice. I don't know. Did you get it using like a podcast promo code?
Of course I did. I think I got it using Tuesdays.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one.
Wrong one.
And by the way, I've been watching all of Tuesdays recently. Tuesdays with Stories with Mark Norman and Joe List. You might have seen our intro tonight. They do the ads. Like, I can't believe Sheath Underwear's happy with the ads, because they do the ads where it's like it's audio only. Mark Norman like whispering into the mic, being like, "Hey, Sheath Underwear really doesn't make me queef. He's like tired and he can't quite do his shtick. It sucks.
Well, when you've been advertising that brand for however many years, they gotta get stale after a while.
I'm like, yeah, just let it, like, shoot a commercial with the guy and just replay it. Why do it every week we got to learn what Mark Norman's wearing this next to his balls this week? You know?
Yeah.
He's like, I got them on right now. They're up my gooch. Oh, great.
Oh
Big picture.
no!
Ah. Yeah, well, that was
queef proof.
queef proof. Well, speaking of, why don't we just talk a little Tuesdays with Stories. Now, you know, on Tuesdays with Stories, I like talking about all these little shows, seeing what's going on. You know, this is kind of crazy. This was a Q&A episode. Let me hear the real one. Let me hear the real intro. See how it sounds.
Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
If you get to the end, when Mark and I were rehearsing it and doing our recording, we were re-listening. And by the way, Joe List, what are you sagging now? You Brendan Sagalow or something? Pull those pants up, young man.
hit her in the face with a surfboard.
But when you listen to the
cargo
end,
pants.
when Joe List goes, that was terrible. He actually sounds depressed. It makes me upset. Well, like, re-record this. And they're walking around. By the way, I haven't really ever watched this until now. It's from COVID. They're walking around New York City with masks on. I'm like, you guys couldn't reshoot this at any point? You're just going to keep it? We're walking around in masks around Chipotle.
And then the duck.
Or New York City Cubs. What do you want us to do?
The only city that stayed open.
And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You gotta watch this every time. You
Mark
gotta watch
Norman
it
and
to the
Joe
end.
List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
No, that's terrible.
He doesn't sound too happy. Oh, that's terrible. But then we get
Supposed to be cheesy.
my favorite part. My radio is screaming at me. I can't feel my feelings tonight.
Hey!
Yeah, I love that freaking. Well, the only interesting thing in here is that they both said they got a very long message from Adam Ray, aka Dr. Phil, saying, hey, we're waiting to release this episode of Dr. Phil or the roast of Dr. Phil. You know, this thing has been on hold. The roast of Dr. Phil was recorded, I think, 6-7 months ago. And from what I hear, it's been just totally put away because I guess multiple people bombed. But one particular person bombed so bad they can't even air it. And I guess how they acted afterwards. That's right. Allegedly, it was the David Lucas.
Oh, I was hoping it was Edith and I thought it was Edith and Alex who were on the road.
Edith and allegedly.
Allegedly, I was.
The allegedly, yeah, but no, it was David Lucas, and yeah, they're saying I don't think we were supposed to say that, you know, but it turns out already word has been out for months, guys. So I don't know what Adam Ray's getting upset about now. That's neither here nor there, but I'm dying to see this cut, the cut of the roasted Dr. Phil, aren't you guys?
Oh,
So-
go ahead.
No, I was just clarifying. So that Adam Ray is now mad at them because they kind of let out that it was David Lucas.
Yeah, apparently, like they were like, oh, he was being so complimentary, he was being so nice about our job, and then he put in something about, hey, he's like, you're saying David Lucas bombed. He didn't bomb. Don't say it. Like, basically, don't say that.
So are they leaving him in? Are they leaving David Lucas in?
I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, this is the tape of all tapes.
exciting.
This is a lost, hidden episode of a Dr. Phil. You know, this is gonna be huge. So I'm hoping we see that soon. You know, yeah, you would think the roast of Dr. Phil, which is now everyone already forgot about Dr. Phil the character. When it was 7 months ago, it would have been great. But I guess David Lucas did so bad. This is what I hear. That they shelved it.
Why are they so protective of David Lucas?
That's what I also don't understand. You're not allowed to say a guy bombed. Like that. I feel like for all the talk about, we're comics, we bullshit with each other, we talk shit. There's a very, like, it's almost like a unwritten code, like not to say someone else bombed, you know, because you don't want that monkey to get on your back. Other people saying you bombed.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like for David Lucas, the situation's a little different than all these other guys, though.
Was
Like,
that?
I just think his career is kind of on the fritz a little bit. And I think wasn't Tony on that roast too?
I think so. So
And
maybe
To-
Tony's protecting.
I think Tony's one of the biggest gaslighters in comedy, but that's just my opinion.
So he's gaslighting who in the situation?
He's gaslighting that David Lucas is like still
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Like he
So,
doesn't.
I mean,
yeah.
still great. I know what you mean. He'll still say David Lucas, killer, unbelievable. But you look up David Lucas on YouTube, the top 4 results are videos saying how horrible he is at comedy. Like literally, those are the top hits by a lot.
And these guys all piled on Brendan Schaub when he released his second special.
Exactly. You're so right. It's not until it's an approved person to make fun of can you make fun of people. And by that time, it's already old and stale. Versus, David Lucas is still an untouchable. They can't say anything bad about him. Which I guess makes sense because he is. Uncancelable. So why are we even talking about this? He's literally uncancelable. So he can't be stopped. Well, anyway, isn't that crazy? Yeah, Elephant Graveyard. I mean, made 2 videos about him. They've amassed more views and interest than any David Lucas's own work. So, and the other videos are Harlan Williams owning David Lucas. David Lucas is getting owned by Matan Evans. These are every single thing. It's a blooper reel when you look up David Lucas. So I'm surprised. Yeah, he's still like a sacred cow in the industry. No, he hasn't showed up to the lodge yet. Mark.
Yeah, well, has he not?
No.
Oh, maybe.
Was he on the flop when we watched it last time?
I think he's on a. I think he's on a. They have the fold.
No, that was Lemaire.
I think he's on a different show called The Belly Folds. That's another.
Oh.
Wait, where's my
badass? Badass.
Exactly. That was a Tony joke. Now we'll skip the David Lucas talk. You know it all, but there it is. I thought I forget why I had this little highlight, but check it out.
Loaded.
I know, but I
think I've seen these guys in the same outfits 4 episodes in a row. They're banking like nobody's business. They're banking and banking. Chase Bank.
Some people might be like, "What is this?" So I want to give them a little taste of the regular business. But okay, let's go. Hit us with a question.
Here we go. Okay, you can already see the beginning of what I'm going to show you guys.
This is
the can. This is a burlesque routine here. Well, get ready. So first of all, we got just toe. I was like, toe is bad. We got Mark Norman's toe there right in frame. We all know I don't like toe, and neither should you. But what might be worse than toe? Middle-aged man heel. Do I want to look at your chafed, rubbed away of skin heel bouncing around when I'm trying to laugh, Mark?
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, put a sock on it.
Exactly.
That's the rule of thumb.
Red Sox. Okay, now I got to stop doing that. Now, watch what Joe. It's addicting, though. It's addicting once you start doing the Mark Norman's work. But watch what Joe List does here. I think this is grotesque. People are going to think this is good potty humor. But this is a move where if you zoom in, you're looking at way too much of Joe List, separated by these thin linen pants.
People might be like, "What is this?" So I want to give them a little taste of the regular business. But okay, let's go. Hit us with a question.
All right.
Nice. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so do I don't want to have to point this out. I don't want to have to get my telestrator out.
I can't even look at the screen right now. It's like
I don't want to have to get my telestrator out, but I have to actually. Okay? Because Luke, are you looking at this too?
I am.
Okay, because hey, nothing wrong with the good legs up in the air and the stirrups. Crazy move. But then when you got to know what kind of pants you're wearing, because this should not be on YouTube. This is like the episode of 2 in the Stink I saw the other week. It's just blue instead of brown. This is a full imprint.
Or a meat print.
Yeah, that is a Bert Kreischer style thirst trap meat print you're looking at. Look at that. Are you seeing that, Luke?
I am seeing that. Yeah, he's
that would
trying
be
to
where the
get
top
lays, I
is,
guess.
and that would be the bottom. Do you see?
That's where all that chicken parm goes, right to his crotch.
I think so. But let me try. I don't even know how to get rid of. The problem is I also don't know how to get rid of the telestrator. But it might be their whole show. You might be looking at this for a while. Oh, here we wait. No, what? Clear. I want to clear it. Oh no, I can't. You're gonna have to look at this for a while, guys. But check it out. The full imprint. And you know what? I don't even want to say if you went lower. You could even point out more, more things. Mark,
I don't need to. I don't need it.
like, what's the opposite of a camel toe? This is like a full like
Moose knuckle.
Moose. No.
It is. Well,
No,
that's
moose-
also. But I'm saying, what would it be for? Yeah. What would it be, Luke?
I said moose knuckle, but it wouldn't be a moose knuckle. It's a.
No,
I
it's
don't know,
like
what kind of
it's like a goat horn. You know, it's some sick, sick new thing that these men are doing. These thin linen pants, and you know,
horse
Mark Norman
thumb.
does the same thing with his little chubby's shorts. You know, he's got the whole imprint, but this is beyond what anybody should be doing with their imprint.
On the
And then the miming finishing him off. I mean,
right.
that's.
Nice.
What are your thoughts?
By the way, I'm coming to Austin September 26th. We're recreating this. We're recreating this shot, Mark.
You need to. No, you need to get that
Nice.
little.
What
hold
are
up.
your thoughts?
You got to get that. After
Oh,
the cookie.
that is sexy.
Nice.
Listen to us.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Cookie.
That is horrible. Well, anyway, you know, some people find that humor amusing. I think it's childish. Okay, well, there you go. It's we might be drunk. I mean, really, nobody has to see their favorite comedian like this, do they? No one ever wanted Norm Macdonald or Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor doing this week to week. Good Lord.
And this isn't even on Patreon. What the hell?
Would Patrice do this? I mean, really? This isn't even. You're right. This isn't even the page. So that was all I had to do from Tuesdays with Stories, but it was nonsense. You know, they still haven't gotten. They're doing this, by the way. It's even funnier right now that I see this. They're doing this full simulation of hardcore porn. They're doing that on the ground floor of their Mark Norman's New York City apartment, brownstone, with no curtains on the windows. They are at street level, folks. They always see people walking by looking in at them and like stopping and staring like it's Good Morning America, pounding on the glass. So, you know, Michael Strahan has enough sense not to do this. Why, Joe? This is like a crime if you walked by this and someone was doing this on the couch with the curtains fully, drawn. Incredible.
On the Dark Side of Comedy TV show.
Okay, there you go. So they're back to being serious. It's comedy talk time. Oh, boy, that was ridiculous, huh? Well, should we do one other gross Mark Norman related incident?
Yeah, just knock it all out.
Knock it all out of the park. That's right, Luke, because now it's time for
Home run derby.
Home run inside the park. Central Park. Central C. Oh, wait, this is the same one. This is wrong. All right. Sorry, guys. Now it's time for the real. Mark, please, if you would. Get your piano out, Mark. And play it for us.
All right, well, we're here with Jess Curson, man.
Oh, yeah.
Jessica Curson, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you know Jessica Curson, new special out on Hulu. I actually don't think I kind of like Jessica Curson. I got to be honest. I think she's raunchy.
You know, despite how I am negative to all things comics, I'm a big Jessica Curson fan.
And
She's
women.
very funny to me.
I mean, that's incredible.
And women, especially women. That goes without
So
saying.
that's really, if she can break both barriers, I mean, she's pretty good. I think she's funny. I think she's good. Watch this if you want to, but it was pretty, whatever. I want to call out a couple things that these comedians are doing. One is You know what? Really, you know what? This is me. I don't know if I have some kind of condition, pathological problem, but I am horrified and disgusted when I look at these chapter titles on We Might Be Drunk, and not the first time I even brought this up. And it's clearly been written by ChatGPT. I mean, they don't even have, I mean, look at this. A funny encounter at Gotham Comedy Club. Memories of Mardi Gras. Okay, maybe those sound okay, but then navigating comedic bombs and triumphs. Nobody. Sal accused, the producers on the show do not write like this. Eating habits on tour.
I think
Then this, you know it's written by ChatGPT, and they don't even proofread it. It goes, Mysteries of the Teenager, a scandalous rumor. That doesn't mean anything. Those are nonsense words in a row. That annoys the hell out of me. And even the description.
Like the name of a book?
No, it's not.
That has to be a book.
And then we go to
No?
Breaking Social Codes on Planes, Breaking Cultural Norms, A Journey to Higher Education. Jessica Kirsten
Give me that
joins the
last
pod
one.
this week. No. And Nothing Off Limits, Comedy Bombs, Sex Clubs, Mardi Gras Madness, and Plane Etiquette Wars. Mark and Sam get into it with Jessica. See, no one writes like this. This is fake. It's called Mystery of the Teenager.
Scandalous
You're thinking that's
rumor.
a book, but really it's an ad for the Perfect Gene. The Flop, sponsored by the Perfect Gene.
I sometimes get I don't know if it's dumb, but for some reason I try to assume that like Mark and Sam do the podcast and seeing the word triumph, like this is not something they put. That's like a YouTube chapter.
Yeah, right. You think someone with good sense would check it out, but they don't proofread. This is, that's what I mean by low effort chatting. This podcast, they don't really proofread. They don't edit. They just go, and it's over. And ChatGPT does the rest. It's just kind of slop. And we're gonna get to some other people finally giving my theories about podcasting, my hypothesis about podcasting, the moment it deserves and the spotlight it deserves. And that comes from Mark Maron, and we're going to check that out coming up. But here, first of all, the disgusting part, the gross part.
Well, going back to chapters, I don't think Sam, I would love to actually hear Sam say the word triumph, because I think that would be a
difficult.
failure.
Right.
For him to say triumph.
Yeah. Right. Well, that was low, but we'll take any win we can get.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step. I shouldn't have stepped in and said that.
No, it's fine. I think that they would never use these kind of words. They would never say behind the scenes of SEAL Team 6 mission, wealth and influence, the story of a nepo baby. Now that's outrageous.
Yeah, they're written like book titles.
They're written like book titles because ChatGPT is stupid, and for people that don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, here's what they did get right, because they're about to get to a chapter title called Wild Night at a Berlin Sex Club. Yes, we get Mark Normand, sex stories. I'm a fan of these. I can't get enough of this kind of stuff.
Exactly. They have very good sex clubs.
I went to one.
Did you go to one?
I went to Kit Kat.
That's like
And so like I love when all the people involved in talking about the sex club, you never want to see them at a sex club. So you got to imagine them.
No,
now
not at all.
As the people at the sex club. You're like, oh, they're great. And you guys were there? Jessica Kirsten?
didn't have time. I was only there for one night. I had like a 6 a.m. Kit Kat is like the club.
Is it crazy? Is it
was crazy.
into?
It was crazy. It was.
Everyone's fucking everywhere.
Everyone's fucking. And they seem to only let attractive people in, because if you saw a fat guy, it was like a novelty. But everybody's
timing's all off in this show. Don't get me started.
Fucking. There's like a room of crazy.
His mic sounds weird. Mark's mic.
No, that's off too. You're right. That's the whole thing's off.
Stuff. One guy was getting his dick pierced.
Oh,
one guy was getting whipped.
It's insane.
That's too much.
A lot of S&M shit. What did you wear? Because you have to wear.
So Mark Normand's in these clubs with a baby, not with the baby in his hands, but he has a child. He's doing acid and going to wild Berlin sex clubs, and maybe that's. I don't even know. Is that even uncool? I think that's pretty wild. It's a wild night at a sex club.
I think that was pre-baby.
That's how the damn baby was made there, Mark. Don't be naive.
Yeah,
Berlin
is he even the father?
It's like,
paternity check.
Oh. Mic check. Sam. Now, here's the problem. That baby was conceived next to a guy getting his penis pierced. I mean, I just know it. So that is sick. That is twisted. And listen, I mean, you're going to say, hey, maybe they just stopped in for a quick looky-loo and just out of curiosity and got out. It's much more than that, folks.
But everybody's fucking. There's like a room of crazy stuff. One guy was getting his dick pierced.
Oh,
one guy was getting whipped.
It's insane.
That's too much.
A lot of S&M shit. What did you wear? Because you have to wear an outfit. Like, not an outfit.
Pull
but...
up my Instagram. I went
I've
with
never
the
seen
wife.
this
I
either.
banged
Watch
her in the
this.
club, by the way.
Oh, my God. This
That's
is
us.
so great.
We had to get dolled up. We shopped all day. And
Look at this
Thank
guy.
God you got in.
Yeah.
Can you see that on your screen, folks? Mark Norman, I guess he's with his wife, so it's not gay, okay? And that's cool. Nothing wrong with doing gay stuff with your wife. But what is going on? If someone told me you got to dress like this to get in this club, I'm saying it's a no-go for me tonight. I'm wearing gray sweatpants or nothing. Luke?
Does he know those people?
That's his wife at his groin.
His opener. I mean, it's his opener.
Okay.
That's his. I think it's was that Crystalia? Who the hell is that?
Doug Key, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, great call on the Doug Key.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Doug Polk, owner of the Lodge, sponsored by She.
Oh my, Mark, this
Or
is
Francis Scott Key.
Anthem.
I'm wearing eyeliner and nipple
Mom's bursting. I
me
burst
drunk.
in the
I
club.
burst in the club.
Oh my, Mark,
in the
this
club.
is incredible.
I'm wearing eyeliner and
Watch
nipple
this.
clamps. That's me drunk after. We did shrooms. She touched my leg.
It's from a couple of years ago, but listen to when he talks about what he
It
did.
was great.
This probably has been talked about before. I just had never heard
How about
this.
this though? A guy, when I was banging the wife, because when in Rome, a guy did one of these, and he goes, "Me next," and I was like, "Hey,
Oh,
she's not a
my
whore."
God.
Then I looked to my left, there's a guy yanking it to us banging, which was kind of flattering.
It was Doug Key.
So this is a sick pervert we're working with here.
They shouldn't have kids. That's what I learned from that. They
That's
should not have
crazy
kids.
talk. Mark, your hero, Mark Norman. What do you got to say?
I'm my hero. Okay.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry,
yeah,
your hero's
the-
right back there on the wall.
I was this is my hero. And also, by the way, Jeff Dye did a story today, and he like pans around his room, and he has this hanging up in his room too. So
Sick.
yeah,
You guys
Fuck
really
yeah.
are on the same vibe. I was actually saying,
We
to
are.
take a pause from the Burling Sex Club for 1 second, because I got to
Thank
get this
you.
out. I was thinking about this.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff, for giving us an out here. I was thinking about this. I saw you next. I was looking at that picture again of you with Jeff Dye, Mark. And I'm going. I'll pull this picture up so other people who may not have seen it can see it. I was going, oh my God. Mark and Jeff Dye are so similar. Mark and Jeff Dye, I was like, I could see Mark in 10 years. He has a Jeff Dye, career. That's a compliment. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I could see
mean,
you, but I'm saying even like going into all the same topics that Jeff Dye hits, I could see you hitting in your middle age, old age.
Yeah, I could do it.
I could see it
I
happening.
mean, I couldn't do it as well as him, but I could do it.
Well, so that's very kind of you to say for Jeff, but that's so true. But here's the picture, by the way, and tell me if you know what I mean. I think they're you know what I mean, Luke? Dye and Mark.
I know what you mean. Like, yeah, they could be, Mark, Jeff Dye, and a female of his choice redoing that sex club photo.
Well, I know Jeff Dye. Oh my God, it got so magnified. I know Jeff Dye would never stoop to that level. I don't know about Mark, but here they are together. Look at these two peas in a freaking comedy pod, man. So I'm saying, Mark and Jeff Dye. I mean, they're looking in a mirror. Even the hair's flipped the other way. You're both doing the comb over. You both got it going. So you're going to have a big couple decades ahead of you, Mark, in comedy. I see it.
I mean, I would love to be on panel on Kill Tony one day. That would be awesome.
How long is Mark's longest set? Someone asked.
15 minutes. I've done it before.
A tight 15 though.
Oh no, and I haven't
No, it's
done
not
15
tight?
in a while. And I go by Big Stinky now. Big Stinky only has like 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so the answer is 3. He's got 3 tight at, but they feel like 15.
Oh, they're tight.
I mean, they're that.
Yeah.
That's how good a show it is.
Which I gotta. Yeah.
We got a what?
Nothing. I'll bring it up later.
Okay, bring it up later. Now here's another thing. I'm not gonna be able to do this right because I've messed it up. But here's another thing these comedians talked about. Anyway, they talk a little more about what was happening. You want to hear more about the bang sesh? Okay, go ahead.
Left is a guy yanking it to us banging, which was kind of flattering.
It was Doug Key.
There you go.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
Did she mind? Well, she was probably fucked up, but did she mind that someone was like
She
jerking
was
off and
facing Mecca.
Because I don't like. I don't.
Because I was from behind, so she didn't. Even, I was like, I had a head on a swivel. I was like a periscope, so I could see everybody.
It is hard to be in a sex club. Like, do you mind?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
So I made a Louis joke and I got out of there.
So there we go, Mark Normand. I'd say that's being poly, basically. If you're going to radical sex clubs where there's people right next to you as you're making sweet whoopee with your wife, that's a poly relationship to me. And that's sick.
I don't know what position somebody do that. It's very sick.
I don't know. You know, these people, these Epstein types, these Norman types, they get so, they've had so much regular that only the biggest thrills in the world can get them going. Mark Norman's going to, accidentally tell a story about Little St. James next week on Tuesdays with Stories. He's going everywhere to get these thrills. I walked by the Amsterdam red light district once. I walked through the red light district, through it, and it was one of the top 3 most disgusting experiences of my life. Just being in that situation. I can't imagine being in a sex club with, wear my non-stick shoes. It's disgusting.
You have to explain that more. Isn't it just, it's all like in the windows. It's not like you're walking through, like you're not walking through.
The problem is the women. The women are all, in Amsterdam, the women are all behind glass. So that's fine.
They're like zoo animals.
They're like zoo animals. They all look like Russian 22-year-olds with fake boobs, fake blonde hair, and giant lips. That's every single one of them. And then once in a while, you'd find there was this one Hispanic one and an old lady. For Luke, you sick freak. So then you just see, that's not the problem. The ladies, whatever, if you're cool with that, it's an experience to just see them in the windows, almost naked. They're not even fully nude. But the problem is these people that walk with you around the red light district, the people looking to walk into the booths, the people going there just to look and ogle and stare. And I mean, I thought these 2 guys walked behind me the entire way, just like, I think they were from England. And just going, oh yeah, right. And then they'd hawk a loogie on the ground. And then they'd keep doing it. And they go, oh yeah, she's a good bird. Oh yeah, oh. It was the top 5 most disgusting experiences of my life. So why you would want to go in a house full of dudes, remember that Bonnie Blue video where there's guys on the stairs without pants on waiting in line?
Without socks.
Without pants or socks on the stairs, waiting in line. I mean, that's what was going on with Mark Norman and his wife. That's insane. These sex things people do. Insane.
I mean, are people bricked up walking through the red light district?
Well, I wasn't looking below the waist level, but I just know, but it's so unappealing. Like, even if I was there to try to get my willy wet, I wouldn't. It would turn me off. Like, it was such a sick. You'd have to be sick to go into that environment where it smells. There's just a million dudes, all tourists from across the world, all different levels of what they consider appropriate hygiene, walking around. And to then be like, ooh, time to get it home for 4 minutes in a booth. You're going to be a sick customer. A sick-ass customer.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You get the picture?
Thanks for painting the picture. Yeah, I needed
tried
that.
my best. horrible. And there's like and then it's like prostitute shop, kebab stand. So the odor is great. You're just wafting around, and there's seagulls all over the damn place, diving at perverts' heads to try to make them knock their fries out of their heads. Yeah, it's like exactly. It was all halal shit. These seagulls were eating. Unbelievable.
No, but isn't halal like has to practice like Muslim law or something like that?
Oh yeah, it was all the opposite of kosher, but it was all the right thing. It was all good. But it was just a mess. Luke, I don't care how desperate, even Mark, I don't care how desperate anybody here is for intercourse with a human woman or an old lady. Don't go to this red light district to get laid, okay? I don't know where you go. I don't know what you do, Mark, but don't go there.
Okay, how about this? I'll give you a hypothet or a I guess it's a hypothet or would you rather? Would you rather partake in the wear? Now this is all assuming you're a single man. Would you rather partake in the wares on red light district or go to one of those like freak like Comic-Cons, but it's all like sex toys things?
Oh, like the adult expo, the adult entertainment expo.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
which one would
no,
you
because
rather?
that at least with the red light district, you have outdoors. There's some fresh air filtering in from miles away. These are in like the Philadelphia Convention Center, and you're with 9,000 guys that just finished up in the bathroom, and then they come out to wander around the event space. That's even worse, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Plus, and that's really gross. And like, there's just sex. I love those videos though, where there's just sex toys going off in the background just for testing purposes. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Well, Luke, you got it. Oh, I saw you on Two in the Stink. You got to agree with us about all this.
Oh, I 100% do.
I don't even know what this means, but someone says Luke goes to the Red Vine district. Okay.
Is that a candy joke or a racist joke?
I don't know what I like to see it as a candy joke. I don't see it as racist.
I like red vines, I do, but I'm more of a black licorice guy. I don't know
There
if
you
that's
go.
racist too, but
Well, I don't even know. Is red vine, is that a stereotypical candy for a black gentleman?
I thought vine, like
Oh,
vines.
that's hard. No, we're not. No one here is doing Tony Hitchcock level. No. I would say
The blacks is you're smoking candy with Kodak Black.
Yeah, smoking
Candy.
candy. Want some candy? We got to give
We're getting
Mark
the other
Wellborn his
red vine.
candy. Well, there you go. What else? Just a fat joke. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, what else? What else I got to say on this here program here is that the one other thing they did on We Might Be Drunk that I can't wait for, first it was comedians selling out with politicians. Then it's comedians selling out doing cruise shows, giant cruise shows with Sal, the Impractical Jokers, and Bert Kreischer, and Eric Andre, and all these people doing giant cruise ships, which used to be frowned upon, hacky. I think Shane Gillis even went on a damn cruise the other year. Well, that seems like a fine thing to do, a child's play compared to what these guys are preparing to do, which is go to a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia to freaking comedy wash the entire freaking Middle East. I cannot wait for this. They announced this. Mark Norman is in. I think Mark Norman will do anything for a buck. So he's in. All right. He doesn't care that his wife has to be in a full hijab when they go to the Saudi Arabia sex shop or whatever the hell that place, sex dungeon. He's going to go there along with Sam Morril got invited. Who else? Aziz Ansari, Jim Jeffries. I think Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura. Tons of people got invited to Saudi Arabia to do stand-up. So that's what they're going to be doing now, entertaining. Andrew Schultz already does that, by the way. He goes to Dubai and Qatar and, really, if you look into what Andrew Schultz does in his business dealings, you're going to find a deep rabbit hole. But, allegedly. But, they're all going to Saudi Arabia. You know what that means.
كلنا سلمان كلنا محمد كلنا سلمان
I thought it was going to be the right clip. It wasn't right.
Yeah.
Here we go. It was close, though. Okay, that was recorded in 2008, that clip, on a flip phone. So I'm sorry about that effect, but they getting A-Rap money up in here.
So is it for Saudis or is it for like American soldiers over there?
No, I think it's for the Saudi government because they're talking about how they're going to get, they're going to get brought everywhere, beautiful hotels, beautiful restaurants, everything's catered, everything's taken care of. They're doing this for, basically what I would consider, and I don't want to besmirch the sultans of Saudi Arabia, but they're basically slave masters, okay? Not to, allegedly. I should say that. Allegedly. Slave masters. Okay, they're going down to Saudi Arabia to work for them. So, and that will be sponsored by Sheath as well. So get excited for the Saudi Arabia tour of the Scimitar, sponsored by Sheath Underwear.
Are their jokes going to translate? I don't even mean language-wise. I just mean, like, do they like American humor?
No, I know there's gonna be no 9/11 jokes from Mark Normand because that's a sticky subject, from Saudi Arabia.
I could see him blowing it.
Yeah, I could. No, totally.
Like the Trade Center. Hey,
folks, I've been arrested for the rest of my life in Saudi Arabia.
Oh no!
Hoping for President Trump to help me out. They don't even serve cookies in here.
Ah, cookie.
Now, something's going to go wrong in Saudi Arabia. Not bodily harm. I don't know. I don't wish any bad health to these guys, but I want something to go horribly wrong in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia declares war on the U.S. or vice versa, something. They get stuck there for 8 months. They're having a podcast from the prince's domicile. One of these situations. Yeah, you're right. I mean, they have to censor their jokes. As someone said in the chat, their jokes will definitely have to be approved beforehand by the Saudi government. I mean, if that's not selling out. So that's part of my whole thing. These podcasters, these comedians, it's incredible what they will sell out and do.
Yeah. Who's clamoring for these? Like, I don't understand. Like, it always cracks me up that when they do they're doing a show in a different country where their native language isn't English. I'm like, who wants this? I don't know.
Sometimes they do have a real, they go to they're going to Spain and Sweden, and they do have, it makes sense to me that Mark Normand has 500, 1,000, 2,000 fans in Norway or in, that could show, what I mean, that a lot of these people know English, and that makes sense to me. But when you go to Saudi Arabia, you're performing so that the richest people in the Middle East and these, oligarchs, these people that run the Middle East, basically, or a lot of it, they can show off to the rest of the world that, hey, we have these premier comedians in the house. We can get anybody. All entertainment is, what a Neymar is playing down there. They're doing that so they say, hey, we're culture. We can do whatever we want. So it's not to enjoy the comedy of Aziz Ansari. I mean, give me a break. It's to, I'm just kidding, Aziz. It's to say, hey, we're part of the West. We're here. We're doing comedy. Comedy is bigger than whatever else, than golf, with their sports washing with that. It's bigger than live. So they're trying to comedy wash, and I'm not going to let it happen.
They're putting their foot down.
It's a flex. Yeah, someone says it's a flex. It's a flex by Saudi Arabia.
I just want some Middle Eastern guy to yell out in the middle of Aziz's set, "Oh, we loved you in Parks and Rec."
Yeah. Well, that would be.
We
Yeah,
love
we need
Ron
some.
Swanson.
Say hi to Ron Swanson. Yes. Now, but here's the problem. Because they're doing it all for clout. You're right. They're doing it to flex, and they do it so they have they could always go back to a clip of Andrew Schultz going, "Hey, bruh, I know you Saudi Arabians like to party hard, but what's up with Yemen, yo? And the crowd explodes into laughter, like they're all Saudi Arabia.
Oh, he
and
knows.
then they compose.
He knows our town. He knows our neighboring
He knows us,
countries.
yeah.
He's so funny.
That's exactly what they do. So that, and then Andrew Schultz, and then everyone in the comments goes, he has a joke for every single place. And it's just whatever someone told him to say earlier that day, obviously, but he's still going, hey, man, don't you get hot under those things, those turbans, man? Bruh. And the crowd, woo! They go, how'd he come up with how's he know that place so well?
He's so knowledgeable about culture. He knows everything.
Right.
I want to see a clip of Matt Rife doing crowd work, and he's talking about some guy's sandals or something.
Yeah, right. Well, he's gonna go in the
Matt
crowd
Rife
and do
going?
it. What?
Is Matt Rife going?
Probably. I mean, Matt Rife's gonna, it's gonna be tough for Matt Rife because he's gonna ask all the couples how did they meet. Arranged marriage. I mean, there's no other. He's gonna ask all the women what they do for work. It's not gonna be an answer.
Oh,
I mean,
man,
this is
they
gonna be
told
tough
me-
for him.
What's your name? Fatima, how'd you guys meet? They stole you from your family? Damn, that's crazy. That's nuts.
Damn. So you like a sex slave or something? So you like
my
it? You
favorite
got
kind of
trafficked
slave.
at 12? Huh?
And I hate traffic. On LA
Nah, come up
County,
here,
on
girl.
LA
I want to put a spotlight on you. I want to shine. Oh man, you brought me this cake. Oh, you guys are the best. That's so. Hey, why do I hear a ticking noise? Oh no! That's a little terrorist humor for you guys. Thank you so much. But they did do 9/11 allegedly, so it only makes sense. Allegedly. Mark's ready to spit his conspiracies. He wasn't going to let that one go by.
No, I'm just thinking I could see Schultz being like, hey, yo, are we going to finally admit that you guys didn't really do 9/11? And then the crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Him being like
you know
super
who
based.
it was, though? I ain't going to say it, but you know who it was, bruh. Like, they always been on some sneaky shit, bruh. All right. Now can I have my $5 million and get the hell out of here? Thanks, bruh.
Like, what did I put in my arm, yo?
Hey, yo. They injected me with the malaria vaccine. What the? It's in my arm. Hey, yo, I rode a camera earlier. Yo, she got more humps than my ex, yo. Woo! All right, that's enough. But they're all going to Saudi Arabia. Get ready for a new style of humor.
I'm excited.
Andrew Schultz, but he's ahead of the curve because he's been doing that for 4 years. He'll be speaking Mandarin in Beijing in one. He'll be performing in less than a year. I mean, this guy's, he's Chameleon Schultz, man. All right, well, enough of that. Get away. I got to stop now or I go crazy. Well, here's a huge thing because I've been obsessed and I want to play a little bit of this, and I wanted to, by the way, tell me if Hypno calls in tonight. I don't know if he's going to be around, but we want to reveal that photo when Hypno's here, of course. But speaking of Hypno, there's a rapper who I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with this freestyle. You probably heard me play it on the show before. I hope you already know what it is. That's all you should need to know. You should already name that tune, Luke.
I know.
It's Ian with his 2025 XXL freestyle. You've all heard this, but let's a little refresher. Good time to take a drink.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all
How you
feeling
doing
today?
today?
Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today. Always gonna be money. Always
Always
gonna
gonna
be
be
hoes.
hate.
Always gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. No, you really just can't get.
Now, really, people really listen to this guy when he looks like this and he goes very seriously, I put that shit on my mama. I mean, really? No one's, I mean, that's just one line out of the whole thing. I put that shit on my mama.
My mama.
Now, when 1900 Rugrats says it, I believe it. I believe he puts that shit on his mama. When Ian says it, what do you put the cell phone bill on your mama? That's because that's what it looks like.
Get comfy, gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me. Ian always getting high. What happened to him? Ian, what happened to you? I'm the same.
Ian always getting high. What happened to her? What, Ian, what happened to you? I'm the same as I was, but I'm getting money now. You know, so there, it's Ian. And I love, that's one of my favorite performances of the year. Well, now we finally have a live, whoa! They're trying to shut me up, man. They're knocking crap off my wall.
Whoa.
That was literally a sniper's bullet after I did that whole Saudi Arabia thing, but they missed. And they'll miss again.
What I love is that like he doesn't have a cool rap name or anything. It's literally just like he's the whitest guy ever, and he has the whitest name, Ian.
It's Ian. Sometimes it's all caps, but sometimes it's not, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got something to say about Rugrat because I've done my. I did my. Ian's actually the least. I just want to figure out how old he was. Out of all the XXL guys, I wouldn't see. He's not. He may crack my top 3, the most interesting I want to look into, but he's definitely not in the top 2.
Not even Rugrat.
Rugrat is.
But Ian's
Rugrat
not. I
is.
agree. Ian's boring as hell.
Yeah.
Except for this, you're gonna love this. But who else was on your list? Because the other guy I'm really interested in. I'll have a clip of him today, actually. I'm milking this XXL freestyle for all it's worth. It's been like 2 months.
Yeah. But they're going to be big one day. We're on the freshman.
Yeah, they are the
list here.
future. The horrible
I forget what
child rappers are our future. And
yes, that's the one that looks. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
The one that looks like Future.
No, the one that it's like Mikey D gonna grow up again or whatever his name is. Hold on.
You know who's on my list the most interesting? It's Lazer Dim 600 or 700. Lazer Dim. And we're going to show a clip of Lazer Dim later. But Mark, before you announce your other list of most interesting XXL freestylers, can I play this clip of Ian performing his freestyle live?
Oh, yeah, I got the name, but yes, go.
All right, here it is. Ian with his XXL freestyle, and this is really, really good. I think you're going to love this. Because he has some flair to this. And we're going to listen to the whole damn thing. Don't worry.
Soprano, drop that shit.
Drop that shit. So, okay, first of all, he's Fortnite emoting, and he's got the headscarf that they're going to make Andrew Schultz wear in Saudi Arabia. So I don't know what's going on with that. His look. Okay, he looks like he's wearing linen pants. Let's keep going. This is one of the biggest rappers in the country right now. I want you to remember that. Whether he's a plant or not, this is who they chose to be one of the biggest rappers. Ian.
Whoa, walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a kill.
Now, will this version be more black or less black than the recorded version? What do you think, Mark?
Well, he's dressed like a Sunni Muslim, so it's very black already.
I'm going to say, since there's not 3 black guys behind him, he feels, and then that's the only people in the room, I feel like he doesn't feel that pressure on him, so I think he'll go blacker here.
He'll go more black. I agree, because he's got a posse around him. The black guys that are with Ian. And then, I love that he's a Sunni Muslim, by the way. That's so true. Ian's going so full, Wangsta, he's gonna become a black Israelite white kid. I mean, he's gonna go all the way.
Today, how it's gonna be money, how it's gonna be hoes, how it's gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my. Goddamn. No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep everybody.
The crowd was supposed to know that one.
Yeah, it's the thing. Like, they do not show a shot of the crowd. I'm dying to see how big the crowd was, because this could be a total psyop, and he could be totally fake. But they don't really. Yeah, even I wouldn't even remember. I put that shit on my mama.
How it's gonna be hoes, how it's gonna be some. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my. Goddamn. No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me.
Now, there's a point in the song. I'm playing this for a reason, not just to re-listen to it, although I love it. There's a point in the song where I get a little nervous. I get a little scared during this version of the freestyle, and you're gonna see why. I think you'll see why.
And always getting high, what happened to him? And what happened to him? I'm the same I was, I'm just getting paid with a few more. Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Damn, I got this damn bitch, you just want to be mine. Damn, your dick flow right in here. It's going down for real.
Now, I'm sorry to keep interrupting because I know you guys love this, but I gotta say that he's doing what all rappers do why it's never worth seeing a rapper live ever, as I've said many times, because if you're lucky, they'll rap about 60% of their verse, and they let the rest go to the speakers and to the audience. So you don't even get a performance. You get the speakers, Ian doing a shimmy with a ripped up 2 Chainz ass headscarf.
Damn, your dick flow right in here. It's going down for real. I'm a little too hot for this. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm on time and bitch, you don't know what time it is. Oh, okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit?
Okay, so here it's gonna get frightening. So the line is, "Oh, you got migraines? Oh, you don't want to ride this shit? Okay." Basically, I think he's talking to a girl that doesn't want to sleep with him, right, Mark? I mean, be my interpretation of the line.
Ooh,
sounds like it. Or you want to ride on his back to popularity.
But what the migraine? So I'm gonna say because of the migraine, he's talking to a, you do know, Mark, that there's always gonna be hoes, always gonna be money, but he's talking to some ladies, Luke, right?
I would assume so. But yeah, did you do any? Have you researched his background at all, Tom?
I don't know anything about this kid.
I have his Wikipedia page in his early life.
Let's get through this because I'm very interested in that. But let's hear why I get so scared of this kid. Because he's talking about, hey, you ain't gonna do that. You got migraines?
What time it is? Oh, okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit?
Ian, are you going to hurt these women if they don't want to ride that shit? That sounds like a threat. Oh, you
Jesus,
want to ride
take
that
the wheel.
shit? Okay. Sounds like he's holding a damn Glock when he's playing at that part.
Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit?
I mean, he's having a full breakdown like Mel Gibson about the hot tub.
Yeah.
That's the circus. That's the circus worker to some children who don't want to ride King the Car. That's what he's saying.
King the Car. Oh, you don't want to ride this shit?
You got migraines? You don't want to ride this shit?
Pussy! Yes.
Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit?
Yeah, when my girlfriend,
or maybe he's saying bad
sorry.
grades. Kind of sounds like he's saying bad grades. So maybe it's
well, that could be more concerning. How old is this girl? But no. This is actually here's a meme, guys. You ready? We just made a meme. Ready? Wait, let me get it. Me, when my girlfriend says she has a headache and doesn't want to ride the tilt-a-whirl with me.
Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit?
Okay, there we go. New meme. That's gonna go viral, folks.
It's promoting consensual stuff. Consensual sex. No means no. He's saying,
okay.
Oh, you got
yeah, he's just screaming, okay.
Okay.
I got the couch ready for you. I got blankets on the couch. You can sleep there tonight. Okay. I got you some aspirin for your headache.
Oh, shit. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your
clothes.
Damn, I'm feeling like 50 Cent. Bitch, I'm in the club. Yeah. Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Damn, I'm on my... Damn, we rolling hella...
Oh, you see that little move? That wrist pop? That's like when Ian was cooking crack in the kitchen growing up. Watch this. Look at that whip it.
By crack, I mean Christmas. By crack, I mean Christmas crack with his mama.
Yeah.
For Christmas Eve.
Beautiful Christmas. Look at that little whip.
Whip it, yeah.
Whip it. Stir the pot, Ian.
Damn, we rolling hella deal.
I feel like a death.
Damn, kiss me through the phone.
Suck me through the cell.
I'm too hot for this. Jesus.
I'm interrupting this too much. I got too excited. Listen to the end of this.
Damn, we rolling hella deal.
I feel like I did it again.
Damn, kiss me through the phone. Suck me through the cell. I'm too hot for this. Jesus, take the wheel.
Okay. First of all, we need that meme to go viral. Me when my girlfriend, whatever I said, that's viral material. Jesus, take the wheel.
Do you want to hear about his background, Tom?
Yeah, tell me a little bit about Ian and what's he all about.
So Ian, the full name Ian O'Neill Smith. So 2 last names. Ian O'Neill
Solid
Smith,
name.
born May 29th, 2005.
Wow.
Was born in St. Louis, Missouri. He attended Jesuit College Preparatory School of Dallas
Okay.
and Clemson University. Before he began his rap career, he played rugby and crew in high school. He also played rugby at Clemson before pursuing his music career full time. Okay, the most whitest upbringing of all time. Like there's nothing like hip hop.
That is the whitest kid you know, man. Is that description of that kid? That's an incredible description of a lax bro and someone you would get paired up with on the course. You know, fourth for your four ball.
Really, like the sports in school. Like you didn't play basketball or football. Not even even baseball. I'd take rugby and crew.
Man, I hang your butt around. I feel like LeBron. Yeah, I know.
Row your boat, Johnny down the stream.
Y'all, I'm in a scrum with other dudes. I feel like Mark Normand. He plays rugby. That was the connection there. Okay, well, that's pretty fun. I mean, I'm sure people that care about rap and Ian and stuff probably knew that. I didn't know that though. I mean, he is a white bread, but then it's just accepted now that you can have a totally phony personality and not just pretend to be something that you just try to sound like Future, and you can be whoever you want. At least Future, he actually watched his cousin sell crack, so he pretended to. Ian probably wasn't even allowed to watch The Wire. Okay, so now we got this kind of thing going on in rap. I can't believe it. But Ian, I'd love to have you on After Tonight. Jeff Dye took the win.
Ian always getting high. What happened to him? Ian, what happened to you? I'm the same.
Boy.
AJ, the other thing that blows my mind about this whole video is in the beginning he's stopping to get the crowd to say the lines, which they're not doing, and then by the end they do know it. This is crazy to me because everybody I showed my friends his the same freestyle, and they were like, "Oh, this is garbage." I was like, "Yeah, he's an XXL freshman rapper." So I just don't get it. They have a whole crowd yelling out the verse.
We certainly can't explain it, but someone has a great comment, and I should have read this earlier. Someone said about him, because I couldn't figure out the word for this. Someone said, Pashmina is not working for him. That is good, to reference Pashmina. That's the pattern. That's beautiful work. Thank you so much. I would have said that if I ever even knew what that meant. I would have said it.
How the hell y'all?
Let me just get to my favorite part.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit?
Sing it, Mark.
Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit?
Ride this shit?
Oh, you got migraines?
Oh, you got migraines? You don't want to ride this shit?
Okay.
Okay.
Suit yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I would just say, yeah, fine. Yeah, that could make a headache worse, riding that shit. I see that.
Yeah. Gravitron makes you dizzy.
Yeah. Take a break. Take a break, girl.
This could be at a state fair because he's performing during the day.
Yeah, this is nothing you want to be. And also, yeah, nothing. I need to see the crowd for this. And I also like they play a little Thomas the Tank Engine music at the break.
You want to ride this shit?
No, that's a classic Southern ass rap sound. Well, there you go, Ian, with his newest hot thing. And Mark, who else was on your list of XXL freestylers to pay attention to?
That I was interested about. Well, one, it was obviously 1900 Rugrat.
Of course.
I had to watch a little bit of the interview that you had him doing in the background while Hypno was talking. And that was interesting. But the next guy that piqued my interest was Baby Chief Do It.
I've heard of, Baby Chief Do It. What's up with them?
I don't know. I just wanted to figure out how old he was because he looks like a child,
Right.
He's
a lot of kids like
Keith
that.
Cordes of He's the Heath Cordes of rap.
Oh
Right
my
now.
God. Yeah, we'd love to see more of that then. Baby Chief will do it. Or is
Yeah.
that Steve will do it? Baby Chief.
Baby Chief, do it.
My XXL freestyler to watch? Steiny.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
That's a good pick. He could start rapping within the year. He could do a career pivot and no one would blink twice. I'm into Lazer Dim 400 now, though. I'm into him. I'm into a lot of other guys. And of course, we can't finish our rap segment up, our weekly rack segment, without a clip from, that's right, he's still doing nonsense. It's Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Here's a quick one, though. A quick Kodak Black clip. He's in the club. You know, last time we saw him in the club, Mark, he was wiping a booger on a woman's head, unsuspecting woman's head. You remember that? He did a little swipe and smear on this lady's head. And then when we saw him last, he was handing out school supplies in Broward County with Neon. Of course, he was in the car, either smoking meth or crack while Neon was handing out those binders. But he was there to do a good deed. So he's allegedly. So he's all over the place. And now here he is in the club again, Mark. I wonder what he's going to do this time that is dangerous, unsafe, and a menace to society. Let's watch. So there he is. And he lights a blunt. Pretty normal. And throws the lit blunt into the crowd. Okay. Starting fires now. It's this new thing. I think this is a great move. Light it, toss into the people. I love this guy, man. And no thoughts behind that toss. Candy. We gotta get Luke to smoke this candy.
Gotta do this for that candy and red vines.
Could you imagine getting hit in the face with one of his blunts and you get like a burn and then you realize it came from Kodak Black and you're like, oh yeah, let's smoke.
Hell
this.
yeah, let's go. Yeah.
It's Kodak Black.
Jesus, take the whiff. You know, because that is the most exciting thing that can happen to you. Really, I would not press charges at all. Now, the booger thing, that was a different story. That's a
different story. Yeah.
But and then you could pick up the blunts and, you know, smoke it and be hip and cool with the kids.
With him in the background. Yeah.
You could boof that blunt. I don't know. Is that the right word?
Do you think
kids are using?
A boost. No. Boof is you take it up your ass.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You understood that. Do you think I'd be even allowed into a club like this?
That's what I always wonder. Like, how do you get into this? How do you get here? Because not everybody is that attractive or looks that wealthy or famous, but it's like, there's no way though, Mark, right? There's no way they would allow a couple of bozos like us in.
No, I mean, we have to try it at some point. Dude,
yeah, is there a place? Is there a place like this in Austin? Is there a bumpin' ass club where maybe Shabuzi hangs out?
I did find a like an after hours club thing, but the one time I was there, it was all like house music. It wasn't. We're
looking for a rap vibe. We're looking for like an Ian vibe. You know, not scary, but still rap.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a less, you know, kerchiefs on the head.
I don't think they would let me set foot in. They think I'm the health inspector. I really don't think they'd let me in. But Luke, would you get? I would wonder. But Luke's like on the fence.
Oh, you know what's hilarious is that I just looked up Kodak Black tickets just to see where he's performing.
Yeah, where is he at?
And his well, there's no results, but the rating right underneath is a 2.9 stars. Like people are like, oh, it's a bad concert.
Well, I mean, is there any way he's shown up less than 3 hours late? I mean, there's no way.
No.
He showed up 3 hours late and not singing. I mean, I've seen him. He was at one of the biggest venues you can do in the whole country, in the whole world. He was at Rolling Loud. He was ordering chicken wings during one of his songs. He was asking people to bring him up chicken wings.
Yes.
I mean, which that's worth the price of admission, but
even his own website for the live thing, it says, sorry, there are no shows currently available.
Yeah, I don't even know what he does. I mean, he's so like, it's hard to even pinpoint where he is in the world. Like he's on there's so many videos where people just drive by him. He's sitting on the street eating ribs. eating sushi out of a bucket. You know, he is a wild cat. He's my most fascinating rapper, 2025. But yeah, I would not fit in these places. I think Luke could get in.
Yeah, I could push some pee in there.
If you had the right drip on.
If we put a kufi on you.
Drip.
We'd have to drip you up.
We'd have to drip you up, ice you down. It would be a whole thing. But if I want to get, I mean, is that like cultural appropriation to do like swagged out, blinged out Luke, dripped out Luke? Is that cultural appropriation, Luke?
Not for me. No, that's my culture.
Right. It just feels
Can we
wrong.
Get you...
it's good.
We need you in like some type of fitted hat, but we need a camera in the hat so we can, because you're tall, Luke, and you'll be over the crowd. That'd be awesome.
Wow,
that'd be great, man.
We need that Yankee. Awesome. We need that Yankee fitted with the cam.
Yeah,
the spy cam
with the Yankee brim,
the Amiri jeans,
Red Supreme shirt,
Supremes, the Jordan 3s. Well, boy, oh boy, there it was, the rap segment. Always good. Always fun. Always bordering on light racism, but I think we avoid that pretty well. We avoid that pretty well.
No. We keep this show multicultural. Cultural.
Thank you. Exactly a way to put it.
Yeah.
What was that thing you said earlier? We don't do merch. We do memories.
We do
memories,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, memorabilia, but
memories is cleaner.
Yes.
You hear that, Luke? We don't make merch. We make memories.
Of course, and we push P.
Sorry, when I said that, you guys were supposed to go, We don't make merch. We make memories. Oh, you don't feel like going to Jeff Dye? You got a migraine? Okay. Okay, I gotta stop.
Is my mic even picking up the snaps?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Try it one more time.
A better mic.
Bitch, I'm feeling good today.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't pick up. The snaps are too loud. Maybe you got to go farther away from the mic. Okay. Do you know how to snap? Is that making any noise for you? No, it's not working. It's that blasted Yeti again. Well, forget
Maybe it's like
that.
I do, like I'm lighting a cigarette. I gotta echo it in.
Yeah, just echo it. Yeah. We'll just record you snapping and play it at a later date. How about that?
Yeah, fair enough.
How about this? I have said for years on this show, we're going to get back into a little comedy talk. I've said for years on this show that podcasting, really, I called it with Philly podcasting, but it really is extended to all podcasting. Podcasting is where guys on the couch talk about the last time they made in their pants, right? I mean, I've been saying that for what, Mark? 2-3 years?
For a while, yeah.
For a long time.
Maybe even before the Seattle backdrop.
Yeah, probably. Probably when I had the Jimmy Kimmel backdrop. Yeah. I've been doing this forever. I've been saying, hey, it's all about when was the last time you did it in your pants. Okay? Well, I've been saying this for years. Nobody's been picking up on it. Finally, we get a real comedy legend, an icon. No matter what you think about him, he's been in the business for many years. And listen to what he says here. It's Mark Maron with Dan Soder.
The new media landscape is, but according to my reels, it's just 2 to 3 white guys sitting behind mics talking about the last time they shit their pants in public.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Thank you, Mark Maron. So there we go. Nice. And a hit viral tweet by Dan Soder. It's admitted.
By the way, that's
mediocre afternoon radio for everybody.
You know how they call religion the opiate of the masses?
Yeah.
The new opiate of the masses is just white dudes talking about shit in their pants.
Yeah.
So everybody's getting on this freaking bandwagon now. I've been on this for 3 years plus. Thank you, everybody. I just wanted to say, pat myself on the back moment there.
So what's the next trend? You got to get in front of it.
I got to get in front of the next trend. The next trend is probably, going to dangerous sex clubs so you have good stories. Dangerous swinging. No, I don't know what is the next trend in podcasting? I was already here for this one. I don't know what the next one's going to be.
Hopefully the podcast collapse, but
We hope that's what happens next. I hope that happens next to everybody but the sick ghouls in Weekday Comics.
Sick ghouls. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Well.
What?
Well, the Weekday Comics, they're still on hiatus.
Oh yeah, but when they come back, 2042.
Also, I realized the intro music they were using was not original. I found some reel on Instagram of some guy skating, and it was the same music from the Weekday Comics. I was like,
that's shocking. Isn't that scary when you find out the synergy like that? Well, it was like for me when I figured out that this song, I can't find it now. The song, the 2 Seasons Story song, is like a regular tune. I added that to my iTunes, my heart songs, my hearted songs.
Soul.
It's called Soul by who? Steep Grade.
Steep Grade.
Steep Grade.
Steep. Oh yeah,
And I'm feeling like Steep Grade because I got a lot of soul. Listen to this. Take a drink, everybody. Relax for a minute. I've been talking my ears off.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Mark.
Feels weird to do this without somebody talking over it.
But they're about to get in the riffs. I don't care about this. I'm not going to pretend to do riffs right now. Listen. Here it goes.
Radio is spitting at me.
Ooh. I can't feel my hands when I piss. Whatever it is. It's a good song.
Censorship will take us to hell.
Yeah, the song is about free speech, by the way. So
yeah.
Makes sense.
No one wants to be themselves. Up in the heavens where legends.
This is the best part, actually. Wait, whoa. This is a groove. The After Night playlist, I know we have to put that together because there are so many great tracks that you're going to forget. I mean, from the Steep Grade to Ian to all of 1900 Rugrat and Larry Trump songs. I mean, a million. The list goes on.
I feel like we haven't put a song on the top. What was it? Top 50,000 songs of all time? Top
50,000 songs of all time. We haven't done that in a while. I know.
Yeah, I know.
The
we gotta
votes
bring
are
that
coming
back.
in slow on that one. We got 49,000 to go. Well, there it is. We're done. We're sick. Thank you to Mark Maron, though, for validating me. Now, how about this? And why I titled this stream, Matt Rife is dating the Annabelle doll, because Matt Rife has purchased the Annabelle doll in real life. You know, the Annabelle doll from the Conjuring series. Everybody's seen the Annabelle, which is just a Raggedy Ann doll. I didn't even know that. I thought it was
You never saw the movie?
Well, in the movie, though, it's even creepier, right? It's not a Raggedy Ann.
Yeah. It's not a Raggedy Ann, but everybody looks... Well, no. I think at the end of the movie, they show it like, oh, this is the real doll.
Oh, yeah, they do, and it is that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Those movies, the Conjuring movies, Conjuring 1 is good, and then they get a little... I stopped caring about Ed and Lorraine's troubles in their marriage. They have the Warren family. Ed and Lorraine Warren, that's who it's about, and the movies are about. And they actually had the real-life Annabelle doll, who is apparently a cursed, haunted item. Someone whose possession it was in, died while it was in their possession. A paranormal investigator about a month ago. Now, would you have to be really stupid to believe that it's because of the doll? Yes. But it's still creepy, right? I don't mess with dolls. I mean... And Mark certainly doesn't.
Well, did these people get the vaccine?
True, Ed and Lorraine. Yeah, yeah. I don't know who got a vaccine. But here's how about we just listen to Matt Rife explain the whole situation for himself. I actually, I'm long time want to be friends with Matt Rife.
Guys.
I always want to be friends with Matt Rife. And here he is talking
Looks
right.
younger.
Well, yeah, he's getting younger. And as I said, well, you just proved my point, Mark. Every time I see Matt Rife, he looks more and more like a beautiful woman. I've said that for years now. And he is just getting more and more like a little Cheryl boy or girl. every second now. He's getting rosier cheeks. He's getting plumper lips. He's getting smoother skin. He's getting a sharper jaw. I mean, this is quite the move.
And I got roasted last show without me being here. I heard what you said about the grinder thing.
Oh, well, yeah, but you got to admit, I mean, you didn't know. That's not Jeff Dye's doing. You got an ad for a grinder.
No,
on YouTube?
That was the first time ever I got an ad for. Well, because the first thing I was watching it in the airport because, kill some time, watch the fighter and the kid with Jeff Dye, of course. And I obviously the ad I'm ready to just skip right through. And it was some guy that was dressed weird and he said something about gay and I was like, what? And then I skipped through and then the ad popped under and I was like, holy shit, that was a grinder ad that was just there.
Well, you know what? As much as I want to poke fun at you for getting a targeted grinder ad, because Luke, that is pretty funny. Come on.
It's very funny. Yes.
Getting grinder. What I think happened, and this is what is kind of interesting. I'd keep going with this bit, but you're probably on the airport connection or maybe even the airport Wi-Fi. Were you on airport Wi-Fi?
No, I was.
I was going to say, because maybe they everyone in the network, how many people are looking for quick sex at the airport? Probably thousands.
Right.
So it's Austin after all. So
yeah, you land in Austin, you fire up that grinder app. Everybody
it's
knows.
Time to go. So the point is, maybe that's what I thought it was. But now that you say you weren't on Wi-Fi, I'm starting to think, you're looking up Jeff Dye merch a little too much. You're looking up Jeff Dye merch a lot.
I'm looking up men's tour dates, that's for sure.
Man's tour dates. Google search. Now, let's get back to Mr. Rife, because Mr. Rife is looking good. He's looking cute. And he has something to say about the Annabelle doll.
It's super random, but incredible announcement.
And he's right that this is super random. Now, I never knew Matt Rife to be a paranormal expert or someone interested in paranormal activity too. I had no idea he was interested in any of that. So this is almost like he's buying cursed items. Is he working with Satan? Because he's like, this is super random, guys, but I just bought the container that contains the Fountain of Youth, and I'll be using it to outlive all of you and have my reign upon this earth. What is he doing with these cursed items that are so random?
Well, wasn't he in a scary movie? Maybe he's like just a big scary movie guy.
Well, yeah, he was in a couple horror movies, including my favorite, Black Pumpkin. Okay, my favorite movie, Black Pumpkin, now on Tubi. And this is you know what? He's looking beautiful. He's looking like a beautiful woman in the face, but you're right. We need some anti-frizz spray for that hair. I mean, we got... Does Annabelle dry out your roots? Because you got the curse there, Matt.
I have that tall hair like the guy from last week. I forget what his name was, but it's still pretty frizzy.
It's pretty frizzy. Oh, and we'll get to this. I know who you're talking about. Feeney.
The Ed and Lorraine Warren's home and occult museum with my very good friend Elton Castay. If you guys have ever seen any of the Conjuring films...
And he bought it with a guy that's name sounds like Anton LaVey, the ultimate Satanist. He's like, yeah, my good friend, it's Anton LaVey. What's his name? The biggest Satanist of all time.
Elton Castay.
Elton Castay. Fake name. I mean, God.
If you guys...
There's something satanic about this.
If you've ever seen any of the Conjuring films, the Annabelle films, or even Amityville Horror, this is the home that inspired all...
Why are you dissing a cult classic like that? Amityville Horror.
Of those
better than Annabelle, I'll tell you that.
Stories. This might be the most important and prominent piece of paranormal history in the world. Ed and Lorraine Warren are who took demonology and ghost hunting and paranormal investigation and made it mainstream. Now,
so it's super cool, guys. All I'm asking you to do is go into the bathroom, take out a pair of scissors, carve a little star into your arm, a 5-pointed star. I mean, it's just something we're doing for fun in the Matt Rife household.
I know a lot of you guys don't know.
What are you doing with these cursed items?
What any of this means whatsoever, but if you follow ghost stuff, this is about as big as it gets. So what does this all mean? It means that Elton Castee and myself are the owners of the physical Ed and Lorraine Warren's home.
And where did his good friend Elton Castee come from? This is literally like in Dracula, where they're like, Dracula, sucks the blood and life out of someone, and then they're their servant. You've met my good friend, the Count. You met my good friend, Elton Castee.
And occult museum.
Well, the vampire sucking the blood. That explains the nice skin on Matt Rife now.
That's true. He's getting buckle fat removal surgery by a damn bat.
The legal guardians and caretakers of all 750 haunted artifacts and items in the Warren.
Why would you want that on your soul? Why would you want to buy 700 cursed artifacts, even if you think it's just for fun and games?
What? Did he say how much, or did you find out how much he bought it
yeah,
for?
it'd be great to find out how much was that the house and the doll. I mean, he must have paid a pretty good penny for that.
Museum,
because I read it was like foreclosing or something. Like they were running out of money. Those people, like it's a bad omen. I don't know why you would even
wait. It's like
mess with it.
Everyone's gone to bankrupt. It's everyone just died.
The Annabelle.
Here's Elton Castee.
Jeff died.
Jeff died.
I must go on record and say we do not legally own the items, but we are the legal guardians and caretakers of the items.
That's even creeper. It's like the items are alive.
You don't own them, but you're just the caretaker. That's even worse.
We own. That's Matt Rife. Why are you trying to be like a 25-year-old himbo and the caretaker of ancient artifacts at the same time? I mean, what's going on there? Of cursed items, and then he's getting implants
for at least the next 5 years. And what this means for you guys is you are going to soon be able to book a night or a weekend and stay at the Warrens' house and investigate the house.
After a night meet up anybody? With Matt Rife and Elton Castee?
And the history of the house, as well as the museum and all the artifacts inside of it. This is the most...
And if you're at the house and you see a painting of a man and the eyes seem to be following you around, do not investigate. That is a painting of Elton Castee, our founder. He is not living in the walls.
Random hobby ever, but it's so fucking cool, man.
Like what the way he's framing this is what is making me suspicious. If he just goes, I love paranormal stuff and I had to get this, I want it to be preserved forever. He goes, this was super random. How did I even come across this devil worshipping work? Super random, guys.
Or a weekend, all the artifacts inside of it. This is the most random hobby ever, but it's so fucking cool, man. I should probably collect stamps or something. Might be a little safer. But, yeah, we own the house, and we are very excited for you guys to see it. Stay tuned.
Hey, man, I should probably collect antique coins, but instead, I'm putting a curse on anyone's bloodline that messes with me. I'm Matt Rife.
Well, I hope he gets a good bid out of this, this purchase.
Guys, I bought a fucking ghost house. Woo! And ma'am, it looks like you should be in there right now. You old. You mad? Oh.
You mad? Oh.
Oh, but you beautiful though, girl. I love your style. He's so nice, Matt Rife. I want to be buddies with him.
I'm just playing. Thanks for coming out.
No, girl. Girl, I'm just playing. You're beautiful and you're girls too.
You want to hold my hand while we walk through the house?
Feel free to grab on if you get scared. I don't mind. If you feel a hand on your back, it might just be Elton Castee. He wanders these halls. Now let's take a look. I'm obsessed with Elton Castee. He looks like London Duran, so I don't know what's going on. It's a deep cut. I saw him last night.
All the stars were there, Tom.
All the stars were. Elton Duran, by the way, recognized me immediately. I hadn't seen him in like 4 years. I've only seen him on his sketches about New Year's resolutions. Besides that, maybe we should let's watch that later. Someone pull up the London Duran New Year's resolutions video. One of my favorite sketches of all time. Here's Elton Castee Oh, here we go. More Matt Rife crap.
Purchased a haunted location together. We're here now. We're not.
And by the way, if I didn't know better, I thought that Matt Rife was the damn doll. Look at that. Look, he's like sculpted. He's got a weird ass ventriloquist dummy face sometimes when you look at him the wrong way because it's so manicured.
It's uncanny.
It's uncanny. I would say it's devilish.
I'm not telling you what it is. Nope. But
and he looks. And by the way, Elton Castell looks like a Satanist. And he's wearing a hoodie with scary font that says "Rise Above Fear." I mean, this guy is. Look out.
July 31st.
I just sent you New Year's resolutions.
Thank you. Let's watch that right after this. I need to watch
cleanser.
That. I need to watch that.
Excited?
All the places we could have bought, dude. We could have bought an apartment complex, you know, really played the real.
And like Matt Rife's doing it like it was an accident. Like, why is he playing? Why is he framing it like this? He's like, how did this happen to us? You bought the items. You're in charge of them. You're caretaking devil work.
State market, but instead we bought one of the most prominent pieces of paranormal history, arguably in the world.
Ever at all. It still doesn't register with me that this is a reality.
It feels like this is one of your pranks from like 8 years ago.
Doesn't it?
A little bit. But I signed paperwork. So
Yeah. Oh, he's like Vitali. Good. All right, he's good. He's a prank guy. All right, good. You better be pranking people in that house.
Hot chip challenge with the Raggedy Ann doll.
Hot chip or Annabelle curses your soul? Hot chip. Hot chip. Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta do it now. It doesn't. I can't not. Okay. I gotta get this in a better. Wait a sec. No, I know this is from Adolf.
Not cursed?
We should be. Are we back? I'm waiting for the chat to confirm that we're back. We just lost internet for 3 seconds. Don't ask me why that happens. We're back. I'm waiting for anybody to say it. Don't say London doesn't have power in this industry. I want to find it where it's not showing all my DMs, Mark. That's why I'm trying. Are we back? Is anybody can anyone confirm that we're here? I'm not gonna be able to find this. God damn it. We're close. We're close. New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. Yep.
Are we back? Am I on the stream? Is anybody here? We're here. Okay, we're here.
I can hear you.
It looks. No, yeah. I'm just making sure the YouTube is on. Okay. I'm sorry. I just get annoyed with that. That's really bad. We're back. Okay. I'm sorry about that. The internet. I can't ask you. Annabelle strikes again. Matt Rife strikes again. But now we're getting to this thing that I've been watching for. This is now the second year I've been into this reel. This is called New Year's Resolutions Be Like. And I can't help but quote this, and I got to watch it. And by the way, if you're enjoying the show right now, if we're back, if we're good, if you like it, please remember to
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you very much. It really does help the show, and it's a nice thing to do. And that guy sounds cool, doesn't
YouTube
he?
stream's good. The
All right,
YouTube
thank
stream
you.
sounds good.
Here we go. New Year's resolutions. That was scary when we were talking about Annabelle and London Duran for that to happen. I don't know what the odds of that happening are, but here we go.
London Duranabelle.
London Duranabelle. That's good. Here we go. New Year's resolutions. See if you understand why I am drawn so close to this reel.
Yo, what's your guys' New Year's resolutions?
I think I want to get in better shape.
That was it, really. I don't even watch the rest. But one more time. One more time. This guy was on Kill Tony, by the way. He was a bucket pull at MSG.
What?
Yeah. This first guy that
I used to
says,
play hockey in high school.
I played hockey. Yeah, he goes, I played hockey in high school. Boo! Hey, man, I'm from Philly, yo. Boo!
What's your guys' New Year's resolutions?
Boo! Hey, so I spend a lot of time helping underprivileged kids. That was a tough set, but here we go. He does much better in this environment.
Yo, what's your guys' New Year's resolutions?
I think I want to get in better shape.
I'm also trying to get some abs.
Yo, same.
No, I think I'm gonna quit
By the way, you don't have to know who any of these people are. Don't worry about it.
vaping this year.
It makes you. It's worse if you know them, and I know all these guys.
Yes, it makes it no better.
I'm gonna go ahead and quit pornography.
Let's go! You
God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. You never know with how people are gonna edit reels. What's gonna happen?
This is the spook show here.
This is scary, bro. I won't play the rest. You can imagine what happens. It all falls apart. The resolutions don't go as planned. But one more time from the top.
Like, yo, what's your guys' New Year's resolutions?
Okay. He looks a little bit like Elton Castell, doesn't he? Now you know why I brought it up. Is that Lean J in the sweater? No, it's not Lean J. Lean J Yoder. Someone, I mean, really, we come up with a great new nickname tonight, Luke. Lean J Yoderson.
J Yoderson and London Durannabelle.
London Durannabelle. I mean, we're on a good roll here. All right, well, that was, I'm so sorry. You have to sometimes indulge your host here because that's one of his favorite pieces of media. I hope you understand. Thank you. Well, here's something else we talked about last week and Mark wasn't here for, but maybe you got the gist. There's this comedian who I've been really following. You know, I always say if things turned out differently for me, I could have become this guy. It's comedian Mike Feeney. You guys know Mike Feeney, right? We've been talking about him like a little bit recently. You know, he had the hair incident where his hair is growing at an alarming rate, and it's just too tall a pompadour. So we talked about that last week, right, Luke? Was that you and me?
Yes.
Yeah, he did an episode last week of his podcast, this comedian out of New York, Mike Feeney. He did an episode, and I said, that hair's way too tall. Well, I just want to show you what's been going on in Mike Feeney's world over the last week. So just as a reminder, here was Mike Feeney just 2 months ago. Okay, here's Mike Feeney just a couple months ago. All right. You can see the hair there if we zoom in. It's a haircut. It's a little bit of a swoop. I have a similar swoop. All right, that's okay. And then we go to last week. This is Mike Feeney just last week. Okay, you can see the change. The hair is growing. Now I would call that too tall, but very, very tall, right, Mark?
Yeah, he's got an extra 1.5 inches up there at least.
Extra 1.5 inches. Well, here he is, and this is where I was saying, I think Mike Feeney's in trouble. Here's him this week. Now, what is happening to... Can you believe that? No, I don't know what product he's using, but he is growing.
He's got the Marge Simpson.
He is growing a Marge. So we got to investigate this because Mike Feeney, I'm worried about you. I think it's one of those situations where he wished that his hair would keep growing and not fall out, and now it won't stop. You know, it's one of those cursed wishes you probably made with one of Matt Rife's artifacts. So I'm a little nervous. I think the hair is actually taking his body over, overpowering him. So we're going to have to check in next week to see where this hair goes.
That's his new co-host. That hair. That hair will be able to talk.
Yeah. Barber wanted, man. Jesus. So check it out. He's a Hey Arnold character. You're right. He's got a lot going on. So yes, please send that to Mike Feeney. Let him know we're worried. We're concerned. And we want him to get better. Now, how about this? This is a topic that's ripe for a little bit of a fun. Philadelphia will be the next host of the reality show on Netflix, Love is Blind. Love is Blind, looking for singles in Philadelphia, Luke.
Well, I'm still trying to get my application through that Jason Kelsey late night talk show.
They call it late night.
Yeah.
I know. I never got asked back to. Yeah, that's true. If I don't get called back to be in the audience at this, they call it late night. What are the odds I'm going to get on Love is Blind? But Luke, I think you should go for this. I think this should be an all Philly comic panel. Laughter is blind. Oh. Maybe you would say it would be Luke, Drew Montana. Because already there's hilarity. Which one's the black guy? Which one's the white guy behind the screen? Love is Blind. You know, you don't see the other person. I want Shaner. I want Ryan Foster. And of course I
Love is
want
Blind, is that
Gillies.
What is like what's the show? Just like, is it blind dates?
Oh, yeah. Well, if you don't know that, I should have explained the show. It's if you haven't seen it, I'm obsessed with the show. I've watched the last 3 seasons. This show is where they get all these singles from a city and they put them in a warehouse, all the men in one area, all the women in another area. The trans people have to take out the trash. That's kind of rude. But all the men in one area, the women in one area, then they go on individual dates with each other. They go men on women dates, but they're separated by a divider, a wall. So their love is blind, Luke. They can't see each other.
Oh, okay.
So they get engaged as, what's her name? Who are the hosts of that show? But anyway, they get engaged sight unseen. And then they have to get married within 3 weeks or call it off, or 6 weeks or call it off. It's an amazing show on Netflix. It's less trashy than Love Island, but it's still horrible. And you got to check it out. But I think, Luke, you'd be perfect for this.
I'll apply right now.
And not just because the women are blind.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Read the second bullet point. The show is opening casting for multiple other cities, including Minneapolis, Austin. Wait a second, Tom.
So you could sign up and get flown to Philly to get with a Philly girl, Philly chick.
Oh,
you
just
need
what
a
I
Philly
need.
chick.
Yeah, I do.
In Yokon.
I need somebody who will tell me go birds in bed.
Oh, hey now.
Hey now.
I love that. Well, anyway, I thought that would be funny, Luke, to invite some comedians to sign up. I think you, Otis, Blizz, Gerbies. Of course, Gerbies.
You gotta have Gerbies.
And then, Gerby sits down. Gerby sits down to have his date with the girl, and he sits on a whoopee cushion planted by who else? Shane. Shane, I'm trying to get it on with this girl, and you put a whoopee cushion down? And then Shane would say something like, Shane would say something like,
yo, Gerby, yo, you're fucking crazy, yo. Like
Shane, you don't understand. She already knows about my IBS. I can't be doing that in front of her. Shane. Tire Season 3, everybody. Speed Date Edition. I can't wait. Well, what we know, the show focuses on singles. The posts include information on how to apply. You have to be brave, open-minded, and ready for a committed relationship. Well,
Hey, I'm going through the casting application right now. All applicants
Mark, you
must
have
be
to
20.
do it.
I'm signing up right now. All
God.
applicants must be 21 and must be legal residents of the United States. Thank
they always
you,
get people
Donald
like
Trump.
late 20s, so you're perfect. Like
Yeah,
mid to
2
late
forms
20s.
of identification. I have that. Must be single. I got that.
And it's always great because they sign up and then, well, I don't want to ruin it. You got to sign up. And then everybody in the city gossips about this person because all the dirt comes out about this person. So they go, oh my God, did you hear this person's on the show and they were just dating this person and they were with this person? That's what I wanted. I want to see some people I know on the show. So please, Mark, sign up. We're going to have you. We're going to have Timmy No Breaks. We're going to have Tony Pepperoni on the Austin version. It's going to be great. So thank you, Mark. Please sign up. And Luke, I would hope you would sign up too. I'm not single. I can't do it.
Look, there's like a 73 questionnaire you have to fill out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, we got to do this. We got to do this. Well, I'll prepare something else as I get this. I'm clicking all the check boxes as I want to read some of these questions.
Reading these.
I'm saying yes to everything. Oh my God. Oh yeah, look at that. Are you currently single? How long have you been single? What is something? Oh, we're gonna have to put a lot of effort into this, Mark, because I want you at least auditioned for this show.
Oh yeah, I want to do the interview at least.
Yeah, Nick and Vanessa Lachey and Mark Wellborn. I mean, that'll be a whole nother level. All right, and then Mark, you'll get like minimum 150K Instagram followers. Minimum. You could get 3 mil. the show would do numbers. Can you believe that sack of crap was saying that on After Tonight? It's all going to come out. I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah, people will find out about this show if it has anything to do with my dating life.
Absolutely.
Could be huge.
I want the phrase "after night" just slipped into every date. It's got to come up. It's
After tonight, we're going back and doing this and doing that.
We're doing that. Pushing P. All right, well, there we go. I got to fill this out later. It literally is a 70-something questionnaire. Your personal Instagram account. Why are you choosing to find love in this way? It's good promo. That's why most people go on anyway, to promote themselves, promote their own brand, their own brand of being themselves. So it's a pretty smart move for a guy like Mark.
Yeah, as we speak.
Don't do it all night though, Mark. We need you.
No, I know. I can multitask.
Okay. Next up. So anyway, everyone sign up. I want to see all my buddies on this show. Luke, I want you signing up, Luke.
I'm doing it right now.
I want an audition. And everyone, get these people on. I think if there's excitement about a guy, they might help it to say, hey, hire Mark. Hire Mark. But a Mark on this show would be pure brilliance. He got to go to the live reunion taping. I mean, it would be gold. We got Mark on TV a couple times. Mark met Jeff Dye and all that, but Mark's ready for bigger things. Mark's ready for the
13th question is, do you want children in the future? If you do have children, do you want to have more children in the future? I'm going to say possibly. I want to meet the right person.
Girl, I want to get rid of the ones I already have. Make it funny. I'm looking to have. Yeah, they always want people that want to have kids. So you want to
hobbies. This is gonna be.
What, you're stumped by the question? What are your hobbies?
Hobbies.
You got stumped.
Oh, what is this? Kill Tony? What do I do in my free time?
Hobbies. I think it's like, what do you like to eat? Eat? What?
Golf? Should I say golf?
You should say golf and then some BS.
Should I say co-hosting?
No,
Oh.
no, they'll.
No, don't put co-hosting.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm freezing up here. My camera. I gotta figure out what's going on with my computer. There's some problems. All right, that's enough. Well, I don't want to introduce Hypno without Hypno being here. Is he around?
Oh, he's not.
No.
On the phone.
I gotta
He's
message
moved
him. I gotta
Thrown
tell
off
him.
by the days.
I know. It's been confusing. I got to tell him because he's got to come on for this pick reveal. I'm opening it now. I still have not looked at the picture. Oh my God. Yeah, he's got to come on. He's got to.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing here, when I'm looking at this picture of Hypno Green, he got to come on. There's not even a question. This picture.
Oh,
needs
he
to be
says,
seen.
"Give me a sec." So
All
can I tell you my side of the story before he comes on and goes, "Oh, it says."
Well, I'd like to hear. I know he told it last time, but I want to hear how he felt about it too. I think that'd be interesting.
Okay.
But tell me a little bit. You got together with them. I was saying you guys
Wait,
should go to that. There was a Tim Pool event with Matan
Yeah.
and Tim Pool, and that's where Tim Pool ended up taking off his beanie. But it was like Gavin McInnes, Tim Pool, Matan Evan. It looked like a freak show in that audience. Crazy. So you were better off not going. But please let me know when Hypno's ready to call in. I cannot see that very easily.
Yeah, I'm sending you another picture because me and Hypno, we determined that we were going to meet at this one place, and I was driving all the way from Delaware to meet him in the DMV.
Of course.
In the D part. Ayo, pause.
Ayo.
And we were going to meet at a Potbelly's. And on my way there, I'm driving through the DMV, which is a little hectic, so I'm not checking my phone. And then I went to check my phone. I got like a couple texts from you, and then my Discord's going wild with text from Hypno that he wasn't able to meet me, or it was going to be close. Can you meet earlier? Whatever. And I was driving ahead of schedule anyway because I wanted to get there. I wanted to get there before him, get a nice parking spot.
You don't even know what the guy
get in
looks
there.
like.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, I'm driving there, and it sounds like he can't meet me. And then I pull up to where I was supposed to meet him, and wouldn't you know, right next to the pot bellies I was supposed to meet him at is. Do you want to show the picture? Reveal what was right next door?
I don't know. Do I want to wait? I want to wait for Hypno. I want Hypno to be here.
Okay.
That's what I like.
Okay.
That's what I prefer.
Okay.
But you met.
You're the host.
I think we said we met. You guys met at a Wawa, which has been a hot topic
Yes.
on this show for years as well, about Hypno's Wawa thing. So it was kismet. It was meant to happen. He really wanted to know, because I wanted to wait for him to come on, because he really wanted to know. He was desperate to know your impression of him, what you thought, first impression. So I'm going to wait. I don't want to hear that until he comes on. But I think that'll be enjoyable. But the picture does not, it is not a bit. It is really Hypno. Right, Mark? You can confirm. It sounded like Hypno. It seemed like Hypno.
It was
same P.
It was wild to meet. Like, to hear that voice and then look at the face. Half of the things he said to me, like, it didn't even register because I was just still like thrown off. I was trying to gather.
I would be too. If I ever get the blessing to meet this guy, it's gonna be a wild scene. But that's very fun. We'll wait for him to. I'm glad he's coming on. Hopefully in just 1 second. So we will wait for that. It is not a bit. This is a photo. If you're interested in his skin color, in the vibe, you're going to have to wait and see just a little bit longer. Always going to be money.
What?
Always going to be
New Year's
hoes.
resolutions in between?
Let's play New Year's resolutions 8 more times. No.
Oh,
no.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
What up, boy?
Oh, my God. It's Hypno, everybody. Welcome, Hypno, to the show. Hypno, I won't take too much of your time, but I wanted to discuss with you the Mark Wellborn side of the story. You know, we talked about you meeting Mark Wellborn, but everyone already knew Mark Wellborn. Not that interesting. Nobody really knows Hypno. So
Mark Wellborn knows me, man.
No, he does now. I feel like I know you. Luke feels like he knows you, but you don't know until you see the real thing. Mark, take us through it. You met at Wawa. What did you think? And then we'll reveal this pick.
So it took us a half a day pretty much to nail down when we were actually planning to actually finally meet. We met, Hypno.
P stands for planning.
Yes, P stands for planning. Hypno bent over backwards to meet me that day. More than Tom did when I was home, but just saying that.
That was unnecessary shade.
Yeah, that was unnecessary. I'm sorry.
I mean, we're having a friendly thing here, and I get shaded.
Listen, Mark Wellborn, I'd never tell. I was thinking I was going to tell you I was busy for a month, but I couldn't bring myself.
Yeah, that's what you should have told the damn guy.
I would have laughed, but I also got mad. So we decided we're going to meet at this Wawa. So I'm driving over there. And honestly, Tom, I was a little nervous getting there.
Dude,
it was like
I would be too.
Man.
It was almost like a little first date. And I pull into this Wawa, and I'm like, oh, should I message him before I go in? What should I do? And now here's what I remember, Tom. Do you remember the car that Hypno drives?
Oh my God! Is it an Altima? What is he rocking?
No, from what I remember, it was a Acura. For some reason, I thought it was a black Acura.
No, it's an old white Acura.
With no air conditioning. So I see this Acura pull up with the windows down. So I'm thinking, oh, this is probably him.
That wasn't me.
Bumping Lazer dim 400.
Yeah, and this guy gets out and he's just like fat, balding white guy. I was like, oh no, please don't be Hypno.
Don't be. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't recognize me right away. So I was like, all right, so it's not him. So then I walk through the doors. I'm like, all right, here we go. I walk through the Wawa doors.
Huge.
I don't even scan around at all. I just hear Hypno come like, yo, Mark Wellborn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I'm getting dapped up by Hypno.
You get dapped up by Hypno.
You see, it was sort of an interesting. I got to give you my perspective. It's an interesting situation to be in and know what this guy looks like.
You know what he looks like, but he has no idea what you
look
look like.
He doesn't know what I look like.
No clue.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Love is blind. Well, no.
You get together. What was your impression of him, Mark, though, before we show the picture? I mean, what did you think of the guy's looks? Because I've been talking to him I've been talking to Hypno, gaming with Hypno. What, for how many years, Hypno? 8 years? 7 years?
Man, we're talking nigh a decade, man.
Almost a decade. Hypno was 11 when I met him. It was so explain now. So for me to even process what he was like, what was your first impression, Mark?
So what I was picturing Hypno to be in my mind was this skinny, almost scrawny white kid with bleach blonde hair for some reason,
right?
And then what's that called? Peach fuzz as his facial hair. It was not peach fuzz. This guy had a nice. I won't say a full blown beard, but he has a full beard, well manicured beard.
Wow. No, that's actually shocking to me.
Listen,
I know.
Man. Listen, man.
I thought you were a clean shaven, bloke. I think you were a nice guy.
Not at all, man.
You're like
I didn't know Nubian queens were into white facial hair. I mean,
true. I thought you
things
got to
change, I guess,
for the Nubian queens.
You got to get right, man.
I see, but you get that thing, laser treated. You get it
laser treated, man.
No, but because I was gonna say, you said bleach blonde hair. This is what sort of I thought I got two images confused. I thought you sent me this. I thought this was the photo of Hypno. I thought this was him. I thought this is kind of what I was expecting. 99 Eminem, Marshall Mathers era. Okay, but no, this is not Hypno.
That's not Hypno, no.
Well, it's kind of, the beard doesn't really come into play with this photo, but we got to show this Hypno. Do I have your permission?
Dude, I don't give a shit, man.
He doesn't give a shit, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. The photo of Hypno.
The Mac Tactics, baby.
The Mac Tactics. Look at that. He is wearing a Pokemon Team Rocket tee.
Had to, man.
Standing in the handicapped parking space. Surprised Muriel Bowser didn't fine you for that one.
We weren't in DC, man. We were in Maryland.
And then you know what? I fucks with those pants.
You got to, man.
I do, and the shirt, and of course
the dunks, man.
Well, we're gonna get to the dunks.
The dunks.
The dunks. What are those? The Jordan 3s? The Jordan 8s?
No, man. Well, those are just Nike dunks, man.
Nike dunks. Those are like IDGAF level of a knot job. I mean, you got no nonchalance with the knotting. And then,
I don't give a fuck, man.
Of course, Mac Tactics, ladies and gentlemen, the posing with the Mac Tactics. So, according to all the evidence I have enough to conclude, without a shadow of a doubt, that Hypno is white.
I've sort of maintained that on the show. I've never suggested otherwise.
That's true. We should be fair. He has never claimed to be another race, but he's assumed to be another race. So, Hypno, what a moment. Was anybody staring at you funny for holding up the Mac Tactics, the science and seduction of hostage negotiation?
Probably,
in the
but I
parking lot?
tried not to pay attention to it, man.
Wow. Well, Hypno looking
Dude,
good. I mean, the
Mark
chat is
Wellborn.
blowing up, Hypno.
Dude, I met Mark Wellborn. I gave Mark Wellborn a hug, man.
You met Mark Wellborn, you're never going to fail. That's what I would say.
Got a hug from Jeff Dye one week, and then the next week I'm getting a hug from Hypno, man. I mean, life's a movie.
As I said to Hypno, I'm getting jealous about this whole. I'm so jealous about this whole situation. I want to be there with Jeff Dye. I want to be there with Hypno, but it'll have to wait. My time will come. I'm just happy that Mark got his shot. And it paid
me
off.
and Mark Wellborn chopped it up for a good 20 minutes, man.
We did, which was shocking because I watched the whole last episode, and what you told me there seemed to be completely different because I thought you were going to have hell of a weekend, and then last weekend, it seemed like you came on the end was nearly in tears, man.
Dude, what do you mean, man?
This is what I heard last weekend. It was that the new girl was staying at your place.
Oh no,
and you were going out together, and she was staying at your place. And I was like, wow, this is you're gonna have a great weekend, Hypno.
Have a great weekend, man.
I know. And then, you know, it sounded like things were forced upon you where you were kind of pushed into a corner.
I was.
And yeah, and how's it played out since?
Dude, it played out, Pete. Mark Weber, let me give you an update,
Okay.
man.
Oh, he's chopping it up with Mark again.
Real quick, man. I just look, I missed Mark last week, man. You know what I mean? I got to give him an update. So listen, man, I was informed by this old woman's roommate.
Well, you're not telling the same story from last week on the show, right? This is an update of that.
But I'm recapitulating to Mark, man.
I know. I heard it all, Hypno.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm saying after that, I told her what was
Uncapitulate
good.
that and start capitulating something new.
She doesn't care.
Who doesn't care?
Okay.
The new girl doesn't care about the old girl.
And she still talks to you the same amount? Like there's nothing's really changed?
Nothing's changed, man. She just the only question she had was like, "Oh, why didn't the old girl tell me?"
But the old girl, as you sent us a message, the old girl clearly does not. She isn't so nonchalant.
Dude, she literally started calling me at like 1 a.m, like 2-3 days ago, twice. Yeah. My phone was on D&D, so I never saw it. But I was like, "What the fuck?"
Right. So that to me is she's now. This is the desperation phase.
Yeah, but I did see her roommate again. Like me and her roommate are friends, and she was like, I was like, yo, like I don't know what she's doing this for. Like I'm just gonna tell her like we're just friends. Like you gotta chill, something like that. She was like, yeah, I'm sure she'll be like sarcastically. She was like, oh, I'm sure she'll be really happy to hear that. And like I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is weird, man.
Now,
like
that's very weird. But Mark, when you met Hypno, you got the aura. You did an aura check, I hope.
Yes.
Was he the kind of guy where you say, this guy, he's good with the lady? You could see his swag with the ladies, or not? What did you see?
It all made sense. Yeah. Because the other thing was, me and Hypno were supposed to meet over ice cream. we were supposed to get ice cream, and then two of the places that we were going to looked like they were both like temporary closed for some reason.
I don't understand that still to this. I don't even know what was going on with those places, man.
Yeah, they weren't keeping it paid. That's for sure.
They were not.
Anyways, so we ended up getting milkshakes, and I don't think I've ever gotten a milkshake from Wawa until then. And I got it with whipped cream. I don't know why. And then we stood outside, and I realized that the whipped cream, like they put it in the thing, and it comes out the top. And so you kind of just want to. You can
imagine what he did, man. You can imagine.
No, I never did. I was like, I told Hypno this. I was like, I really want to take a lick out of the top of this, but I'm like, I can't do that here. I can't do that here.
You can't do that here.
So you went behind the store and deep throated it back there.
No, I got a straw in my car and I consumed it like a heterosexual male.
Nah, I knew Hypno. Hypno. You never even considered licking that cup.
Dude, mine didn't even have whipped cream on it.
You didn't get whipped cream.
Peas don't order whipped cream. I'm sorry. Peas don't order whipped cream with their milkies. Well, that's an incredible but you saying that didn't really answer my question, Mark. You could tell though he had an aura.
Yeah, because he was warning me. He was like, "Yeah, don't do it." Because I told him I was like, "I want to do it." And he was like, "Don't do it." Like,
he's thinking 3 steps ahead. This guy.
He knows.
He knows.
We know, man.
You ain't
never deep throat the whipped cream in front of the host.
Listen, Mark peeped the aura, man. Mark peeps the aura. Mark saw I'm really 6'3" in real life, man.
Did he? What? You didn't dunk though, did you?
I can't dunk, man.
Yeah. I'm well aware. Now,
I'm really 6'8", 260, man.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say I can't dunk. We can hoop, but I'm more. You know, in my old age, I'm more of a mid-range guy now. Hypno. I got to be honest.
No, I understand that.
I'm 6'8", 6'7.5" now, shrinking a little, 255.
Yeah, that'll do it, man. The knees,
I'm in the twilight of my career. You understand?
You're hitting corner threes.
I'm hitting corner threes. I'm just kind of like Chauncey Billups at the end.
Right.
Just a role player. But that's fine. What I really want to say is I want to congratulate both of you on meeting up. I think it was a real victory for after tonight. And I only hope there's many more meetups to come.
Dude, I gotta know, man. What's up with the chat, man? I feel like they don't believe me that I'm a white person or something. You know, what's
People
up with
saying,
them,
"Yeah, I
man?
swear to God, I thought he was black. There was no way."
That's fire.
A tall wigger always lays down S tier pipe. That was one comment. That's a good one.
Oh man, you can't call me that.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it, but someone else wrote. I imagine more hip hop tracksuit style clothing, like a wig.
That's got to be racist, I think.
Cat. He's okay. Let me read
Like
some
a
more. I'm too stoned.
Chain and E40 glasses.
Dude, Mark Wellborn, I saw me in real life. I'm a white man.
I know. I'm just that's what you imagine. That's all. People
Right.
like to use their imaginations.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was like, you know, it's kind of funny that I knew what he looked like. He didn't know what I looked like.
That
It's
is a
like,
funny situation.
Yeah.
Just from after tonight. What a blessing.
of course, yeah.
Now, were you wearing stunner shades or any sort of gear like that?
I was I didn't have any accessories on.
No,
the best of my knowledge.
no little ringlets in the ear. Nothing.
No, I
Mark?
didn't have any. I didn't have any grills in either.
I'm not even saying I'm not going racist with grills. I think you're more of like Jack Harlow ringlets. You know, like little
Oh,
tiny
man, I'm not
earring
that, man.
studs.
That's not P, man. That's not P.
Well, that's what I imagine. Not the grill. That would be racist if I thought you had a grill.
Yeah,
I'm
that's racist,
thinking studs.
No, man.
My mind is blown.
I'm just a white man, bro. I told you that a long time ago.
Not a big reveal, but still very good. Well, yeah, I know. I don't want to. No one needed to see Hypno's face. No offense, Hypno.
But you don't have to, man. Only Mark Wellborn has. And
I
we
wouldn't-
can
Yeah.
really keep it that way.
But would you describe him as angelic, Mark?
The aura, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Wow. Well, what a meetup, Hypno. I mean, this is the second week of this, but I cannot believe it. I am so happy that we can make this happen. You guys made that happen.
Dude,
And,
I really tried. I've tried my best, man. I had to go
I
through some
appreciate it.
shenanigans for that, man.
And you guys
Hypno,
really
can I
chopped
ask
it
you-
up. What else did you chop it up about?
We just chopped it up about the situation, man, and you know it was good. He gave me some great advice.
Well, can I ask you this? Hypno, did it feel like you were repeating yourself a lot?
Probably, I probably was, yeah.
Yeah, there was some things where you said it to me, and I just still couldn't get the voice with the face, and it was all crazy to me. And I feel like at least twice I made you. I was like, can you repeat what you just said?
Dude, I feel like I look exactly how I sound, man.
Yeah, some would say that.
No,
Some
no,
would say
that's not
crazy.
true. That is not true. But
Dude, but you only have that perspective because you saw me in real life. You know, you heard me
Yeah.
before you saw me. You would never think that if you heard me and saw me concurrently.
no, I would also still think you're like albino or something.
Okay, man. Well, the thing is that the old woman, who is indeed a Nubian queen, thought I was mixed race.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
And she-
mean. Could you see that,
Not
Mark?
only
And he
saw me, but heard me.
Didn't wasn't she the same woman that couldn't like find the cursor on the TV or something?
Yes, bro. She was tripping, man.
Yeah, I don't think she has very good eyesight. But
No, she was just like
That's it.
high out of her mind. And, like,
how old is this lady?
She's 23, man.
Not
68.
Well, that's a wild scene. I mean, I don't think I think maybe the beard is what's making you look a little, confusing you with mixed, maybe.
I think it's like usually it's because I have curly hair.
Oh yeah.
People will say that I have curly hair, and they're like, "Oh,
yeah." Hypno had a fresh cut. He got cleaned up.
dude, I had a fade, man. I had a low fade."
You had a low tapered fade. What was your what is the ethnicity of your barber or your hairstylist?
And he's from El Salvador.
Oh, nice.
I don't know his real name.
Gringo
I just know his
Poppy.
barber name. I know his barber name is Central Blends.
Wait, that's what you call him?
CB? You call him CB?
I don't call him anything. He doesn't speak English, man. I
Hey,
just
yo,
tell him,
CB, tape it up, bro.
Let him go to work.
Fade
man.
it.
Dude, I don't call
Wait,
him
his name is
anything,
what? Clinical Bangs? What's his name?
Central Blends.
Central C?
Central Blends, man.
How can I be? What does he say? How can I be homophobic?
My bitch is gay.
Even my bitches are gay. Yeah, Central
Dude,
C.
no, it's
Everybody.
Central Blends, man. That's his name.
Everyone
With
hit
a
up
Z at the
Central
end?
Blends.
Yeah, with the Z at the end.
Oh, of course.
But that's his name or that's the barbershop's name?
That's his name.
That doesn't make no sense. How could that be his name?
That's his name, dude. I'm telling you, that's his name.
All right.
Oh, another funny thing for the meetup was Hypno would be telling me the situation, and then he'd like kind of be repeating like text messages, and then he would realize he was going to say his real name, and then he'd like stop, and he'd like and then he would kept going.
Wow, he wouldn't even
He
in
was
real
hiding.
life. He wouldn't tell you his real name.
Dude, I mean, it's sort of, no, I would like, it was like, listen, it was sort of a weird situation because the guy calls me Hypno in real life.
Right, what are you
through
gonna
the
do?
door. I didn't
Yeah.
want to, at that point, it would have, you can't break the fourth wall too much.
Yeah,
you know what
I don't
mean?
want to know your real name.
I know.
good,
By the
man.
way, I know Hypno's name. I'm one of the few with that information.
Oh. That's
Hypno's
sort of
bad.
an accident that he knows my
Yeah,
name.
it wasn't on purpose. Hypno's
Yeah.
tried to hide his identity from me for as long as I can remember. But
That's really not true.
no. But the truth is that I know his first name. I know his race. I'm really starting to get to understand this guy.
And
Close,
I got
man.
this. I got to see a picture of the new girl. So I got.
I saw
at
that
least
too,
know-
man.
I at least yeah.
And
Dude,
tell them what you
she's
thought.
bad.
She's attractive for sure.
But remember, Hypno, before you go, I know she's good looking, but remember what Ian says. Always gonna have hoes. Always gonna have money.
Exactly. That's sort of my motto.
Yeah, like that. Hoes. To use Ian's words, I don't use these words, but hoes come and go.
Exactly. Don't ever forget that. I want to let y'all know, man, when you keep it P, good things come to you.
That is the total truth. I know Mark and
Man,
Hypno have
listen,
kept
man,
it
I
P
just
for
can't
years.
I can't believe the old girl really was crashing out like that.
Yeah, by the way, I told you that she calling you twice in the middle of the night on a weekend. If you had answered, if you had seen that phone call, you had answered, she probably would have been upset, but I think she would have invited you over to talk it out.
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh,
Hell
hell
yeah.
yeah.
Listen, man, but listen, Tom, is she a horrible friend to her friend or what, man?
She's been pretty nasty with it, man. Seriously, that's not a nice way to treat your friend, to hint that you're going to reveal everything to people and,
Yeah, man.
calling you
Isn't
up in the
that-
middle of the night when you're supposed to be with her.
That was just crazy, man. I kind of got the inclination this woman is a bad person, man.
Well, I don't know. I can't pass judgment on her, but I will say, you want to watch why Lazer Dim 700 only wears skinny jeans?
Man, I really would love to. I got to take a shit and go to sleep. Thank you so much, though, for allowing me to call into the show.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Hypno. I'll
Next
let
trip,
you
Tom,
know.
the next meetup is you, man. The next meetup
It
is
has
you.
to
I
be.
have to.
We have
Dude,
to.
listen, man, if you're in the DMV area or if I'm in Fishtown, Philadelphia, man, I'm hitting you up,
If
man.
you're anywhere close to Fishtown or No Lie, which that's what I call Northern Liberties, hit me up.
Yeah. Man,
We'll
listen,
get it
man, I
done.
don't want any sort of bullshit shenanigan excuses out of you either. So,
Well, how about
if I'm
last time
there,
I
man,
showed up to your college? You ghosted
dude,
me.
that was like, dude, I didn't ghost you, man. I just wasn't there. That was like COVID, man.
That was COVID. Everything was boarded up. It was depressing as
I
hell.
literally wasn't there.
But I was there, and that's what
there,
matters.
man. And you bought a
And yes,
sweater, I
Hypno, it's you and me next. Then it's gonna be me and Mark. Then I'm gonna hang out with Luke for one night. Then it's back to you, Hypno, and we'll just cycle around. But I cannot wait. It has to happen.
Absolutely, man. Then you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna call into the show with the face cam, man. Then we'll really be sort of.
We'll take off.
Then the show will
Then
take
Hypno's
off. The show will
star power will rise even more. Hypno, good luck. Get into bed.
Thank you, man.
And doing what you need to do in the bathroom. Have a great one.
Good night, Hypno.
See you, bro.
Marco, see you, Luke.
All right, keep it P, everybody. That was great. That was Hypno, the Hypno body reveal, which I never thought we'd get. I never thought a single soul would meet Hypno. I thought he could have been some sort of targeted AI to have me open up and share secrets about my favorite rappers. Well, how about you guys? Hypno was pretty ungrateful. But how would you guys like to find out why Lazer Dim 700, the rapper, doesn't only wear skinny jeans? He only wears skinny jeans.
I thought you never asked me.
Are you wondering? I don't really. When I heard this, I want you guys to guess. Because I said, why does he only wear skinny jeans? I don't even have a guess. The weird trait. Is he
So they know
Metros?
that thing on him?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Right? You got the, you know,
that's
you're
gas.
talking about the Joe List meat print. You got that
Well,
thing on him.
Yeah, either one. Either type of gun. Doesn't matter.
That's true. And I think it's because he's metrosexual. Let's find out really why he only wears skinny jeans.
The reason I rock skinny jeans. Oh no, I guess that's like my build. Like you gotta get what's fit for your build. That's fine. Imagine me in big pants.
Like this is how I imagined the Hypno meetup would go. Hey, little twin, my beard don't have.
You gotta
Got a bow in his hair?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a little. We're getting a little into sus
Like my
territory
beard,
here. I don't
my
want to say
beard.
that, but that is. Come on, come
Yeah, I
on,
don't think
Luke.
you want.
What did I do?
I'm just saying. I've seen you post selfies like this. Jeans,
there's
jeans hanging.
Yeah, but the thing is, like the thigh area looks weird on those jeans.
Well,
Oh, he's
yeah,
probably 'cause
let's.
he's wearing them so
I'm
low.
really gonna
That's
try
probably
not
what
to
it is.
body shame this segment with Lazer Dim 700 because he says it's because of my build. So let's find out what about his build.
My beard.
Oh no, I guess that's like my build. Like you gotta get what's fit for your build. That's fine. Imagine me in big pants. That's fine.
Like that's what I thought Hypno would say to you when you first. Imagine me in big pants, little twin.
Little twin.
Little twin. Imagine me in big pants.
Imagine me in them. Brother, what's that? What's
Forget the
that,
editing.
brother?
You see what I'm saying? You know that ain't gonna look right on me, bro. Like, oh, bro, just tell the truth, bro. It ain't gonna look right on me. Like, imagine it on me. Like, yeah, imagine it on me, bro. Big clothes, bro. Cool.
I'm
I
glad
want
there's
Lazer
captioning.
Thank God. I want yeah, really. I want Lazer Dim 700 wearing Lululemon athletic gear by next show.
Little twin.
How would I wear big pants, little twin? So if anybody ever criticizes your wardrobe, pants are too big, your pants are too small, your shirt's too big, your shirt's too small. Like Mark, say, hey, I think that shirt's a little too tight on you.
Hey, Tom, I think that shirt's a little too tight on you.
How am I supposed to wear a big shirt, little twin? Like how? No,
Good
see,
point. I
and you
never
got
thought of
nothing back. There's no rebuttal. Little twin? You just got a little twinned. Look out. Anyway, I hope this is that considered racist to imitate Lazer Dim 700?
I don't think. I don't think so.
I mean, if you're gonna come after, well, if Lazer Dim 700 got wind of this, he'd probably come after you. But
Right.
what would you rather have, Lazer Dim 700 come after you, or Matt Rife's Annabelle Doll come after you?
Oh, Lazer Dim, no doubt. Lazer Dim. I mean, his middle name means stupid. He's dim. I don't really worry about Lazer Dim. But
Okay.
someone did say something that only Tony Hinchcliffe would say, so I will repeat it, but in Tony Hinchcliffe's voice. More like Lululemon. Okay, that was
badass.
Okay, there we go. That was very good. That was one of my favorites in the night. But that's a Tony Hinchcliffe exclusive. Yeah, Tony was pretty hot on the latest Kill Tony. I didn't know if you saw that, guys.
Kill Tony's been a little. I haven't watched much of it because it is a sore subject for me recently.
Why is that?
Because I tried to sign up at the end of the Jeff Dye weekend as my big stinky, and I got a lot of pushback, and it almost completely ruined my Jeff Dye weekend.
So yeah, tell me. I don't think we got into that. What happened with the? I heard there was some confusion about even letting you sign up as your character, Big Stinky.
Yes. So I signed up for the mothership thinking I'd get on as Big Stinky and
course.
I'd crush in there and I'd be able to
Obviously.
sign up in there. Yeah. So I never got on. So then I went to sign up for Kill Tony. Now everybody clamors for Kill Tony. They get first in line. I like to go there last where there's no line. So I walked right up there and I asked, I was like, do I need I've signed up before, but I'm signing up under a new name. Do I need to sign a new slip? And they're like, yeah, go over here. Now, little insider Kill Tony. I feel like every episode, somebody from the new slip people gets pulled. That's just
So
my
there's
observations.
a pipeline from the Mothership Open Mic to Kill Tony. You think?
No, I'm saying for the Kill Tony sign up, there's all the repeat signups, and then there's the people that are like new or like filling out the new consent form. One of those people gets picked from my observations.
Right.
And so I asked if I needed to sign up with the new name, and I did. And they're like, okay. And the guy asked me, he's like, okay, so what's your new name? And I look him right dead in the eye and I go, Big Stinky. And he goes, oh, I don't know about that. I go, what?
What?
He's like, yeah. He was like, have you performed under this name? I was like, yeah, of course. He's like, have you done shows? And I don't know why I did. I stuttered and I was like, no. And then I was like, wait, yeah, no, I have done shows under this name. And then they're like, I have to convince these people that this is my name. And I fortunately now this is what I did. I was smart about it. I changed my Instagram name to Big Stinky Comedy.
Smart.
Changed everything.
That's a good move.
Yes.
I didn't see
so
that.
I could have.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because you can only change it twice within 14 days. I found that out. So as soon as I didn't get picked that night, I switched it back. But yeah, I was getting all this crap.
I'm sorry, but was the handle just Big Stinky, or was it like Big Stinky Funny?
Big Stinky Comedy, or Big Stinky was already taken, so I had to go with Big Stinky Comedy, which I think is kind of funny.
It's really funny.
I would have done Big Stinky Got Jokes, but comedy's good too.
Well, that may be open still.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had to convince, like, the one guy I know never saw me perform ever. And then the other girl like followed me on Instagram, and they had to like, she's like, have you ever heard of him as Big Stinky? And she like looked at me and she was like, no. And then they're like, oh, well, we have to go ask Christy, who runs all the signups and is the producer on the show. And I was like, okay, ask, go ahead. So then I had to stand there. I was actually standing next to the guy, the clown guy.
Yeah, right.
Waiting to get okayed if I can sign up as Big Stinky. And then so they had to text the producer if it was okay if I could sign up under Big Stinky.
Way.
And I guess she was just too involved with it, and she was like, well, whatever, go, let him. So finally, like, he's like, okay, she said you could sign up. And then the guy gave me like this, like, he's like, are you sure you want to do this? And I was like, yes, I'm sure. And he's like, I see a lot of people make this mistake. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then I had to like big dog him. I was like, dude, I've been doing comedy for 5 years. Like, I know what I'm doing here. And then he was like, well, I just want to say this. Like, I forget, what was the two things he told me? He's like, oh, one, you could like blow up from this show, and like you could never be able to change it back, which that's a complete lie. And then now I'm forgetting the other thing, but.
Did he mention like Tony hates characters or?
Yes. He said Tony hates characters.
I always say that.
And I wanted to be like, oh yeah, he hates characters. Adam Ray, huge on this show. And then here was the other thing. I heard it through the grapevine that No Breaks was getting back on the show that night.
Yeah.
So I'm like, now that I signed up, I'm like, all right, they're either gonna then I think it's like a 50-50 shot I go on the show, because it's like, oh, they want maybe put me up after to like embarrass me or something, like after
I could see that. Yeah, I could have seen that.
So then I'm like kind of on edge the whole time, because I'm thinking I'm gonna go up. But yeah, they finally let me sign up, and but I was kind of like pissed off about the whole thing, about how like against me they were.
That's amazing. I mean, it's like Big Stinky is no sillier than any other idea. I mean, there's guy's name was Tony Pepperoni on This Week.
Yeah. Well, then here's the thing. Here's the other part of it. It's like this high school clique thing of the Austin comedy scene. It was like, oh, well, they have to see you out doing stuff. It's like, whatever happened to be like, I had a good set as Big Stinky, and I'm rolling with it because it's funny doesn't matter here at all. It's like about who you know and like, have we seen you around and all that bull crap.
That's amazing. They like check everything to make sure you're like you're an actual human being that they can, or, someone in the comedy world, they need it to be like a real thing. You can't just try something. You can't just go out and do something. You have to be a working comedian almost to get on Kill Tony.
Right. Yeah. So then I was like stewing the whole night. And that's why I could barely get to sleep because I was just like pissed off about the whole situation. And yeah, that's why I was so sleepy. I was just didn't get any sleep. I was so rattled
Tony's
by the
fault.
whole thing. Yes, and so now I'm like I want to push this even more. I want to sign up every week now as Big Stinky and just get up there. Now. But now it's like now there's characters every week.
Yeah.
You know,
I was gonna say I just want to show that. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the Big Stinky. First of all, I would have just think like if someone said, "Hey, I want to come on after tonight. My name is Big Stinky. I'm gonna do comedy." I'd be like, "Are you gonna fart on me, man? Is that what you're gonna do? Are you gonna fart on me?" You know, maybe that's what they were concerned about.
Oh. That was the other thing. He was like, "Well, does Big Stinky have anything to do with your bit?" I'm like, "It's my opening line, man, and it's a joke, and it gets a laugh."
Yeah,
like I had to spell it all out.
You explain how stupid, like like it sounds stupid even explaining it. Obviously, it's my name is Big Stinky. Now laugh. That's just the beginning. Well, here is I'm not going to show this whole thing, but this is what I mean. You know, Timmy No Breaks, who someone says I think Timmy No Breaks is anti-Tony. I almost guarantee he's anti-Tony Hinchcliffe. He doesn't really like how stupid the show is and how low grade the show is sometimes with its humor. And he's fighting and he's doing a little thing, you know, fake roasting people and all that. And it's kind of making fun of Tony in a lot of ways. I think it's good. I still want Timmy on this show. But I might have to settle for this character. The other character on Kill Tony now. Here he is. Oh, wait, I'll let Tony Hinchcliffe. I haven't even heard Tony talk in a while. I love to hear him talk.
But I'm going to read it anyway. We're going to see what happens here. Ladies and gentlemen, your first...
So this is what happens, yeah, when you... I'm sorry, one more time, rewinding. Here's what you hear.
And all of a sudden now, they're on the biggest comedy show in the world. This looks like a fake name, but I'm going to read it anyway. We're going to see what happens here. Ladies and gentlemen, your first bucket pull of the name goes by Tony Pepperoni. Oh, my God. It's Tony Pepperoni.
So you know this guy, Mark?
I do, actually. He's just a normal guy. I had a normal conversation with him.
And he does this every set. This is him.
Yeah, he'll like switch like back to himself. Kind of what he does at the end, but
yeah, right. He's more himself at the interview part. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just find it you know, I read about this guy. I tried to find out about this guy. He's been doing this before Timmy No Breaks. I thought this was a ripoff. No. Probably like people would think Big Stinky's a ripoff.
Right.
Once he gets on Kill Tony.
Next, if I get, because I'm going to sign up again, and I'm going to sign up as Big Stinky. I can't go up as anything else but Big Stinky. I'm not changing my name again on that show, apparently. Yeah. But yeah, hey, newsflash, everybody. Big Stinky is not Italian. That's not part of the. That's not part of
That's not part of the jokes. We're not going to be doing any ethnic humor with Big Stinky. He respects all creeds. Here's the thing, though.
I wrote. No, go ahead.
No, I wanted to say one thing about Tony Pepperoni and these characters things. Like, I have no problem with Timmy No Breaks. You know, he's doing dice, but whatever. He's doing some funny stuff. I had no problem with Big Stinky because Big Stinky is not just you're not wearing you're not wearing like clothes that look like they're made of dirt or something. You're not looking like you smell or you stink. You're just a normal guy. Funny name.
I'm not Pigpen from
Peanuts.
Right.
I would actually like if you added some stink lines to the
if I could have the
routine. Around me. Yeah, a little like put a fan behind you and put little pieces of cloth that float up. That's a thought. The real problem is when guys like this, maybe I'll be good friends with Tony Baloney someday, Tony Pepperoni. But it just seems too gimmicky to me to come with the shirt and the chef's hat and the thing. And it's like, okay, that's fine. In an open mic, that's fine. In a bar show, that's fine. In a show. But if Kill Tony becomes this, if Kill Tony becomes 4 guys like this a night, it's going to get horrendous to watch. No hate on this guy specifically. But if there's 4 or 5 characters, 3-4 characters a night, that's a little outrageous, Mark, I got to say.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't, typically when he's at open mics, he doesn't wear all the garb. So
I get it's his big break, but
yeah.
It's a little goofy to me. And then, you know who I also thought, how about this guy? This guy creeped me the hell out.
Oh my gosh.
You know this guy?
I have something about this. No, I don't know him personally, but there was this. I'll tell you this story that this kind of a newer comic here. He was a newer comic, and he started like right away. He created his own show. Like he knows how to do all that networking thing.
Yeah.
He did this thing where he would do a mic, and then he'd pick the best set from the mic. And the mic was actually like at a comedy club here, and he picked the best set of the night to go on the showcase at the end of the month. And one of the times he picked this guy who does exactly Mitch Hedberg.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I lost all respect for this show. Like, I don't need to get on the show. It's like,
Yeah, this is a we would play a little bit of this. I just thought this was so creepy, and I was hoping you knew this guy. He is doing, Luke, did you see this?
I saw clips of it, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a 1-to-1 impression of Mitch Hedberg with the hair, with the cadence, with the jokes. I mean, it's unbelievable.
everything. Yeah.
I mean, you can just see the bit when he goes on that. Even the way he holds the mic identically to Mitch Hedberg.
He's only missing the glasses.
Goes from
That's the
funny
only thing.
to compelling.
True, I don't know why he doesn't wear glasses.
Felt to terrible to
I guess that was a step too far. Listen to this.
Your next bucket pull goes by the name of Keegan Carmichael, everybody. Make some noise for Keegan Carmichael.
The next star or the next villain? You decide. No, wait. I decide. I'm Tony. This is Kill Tony. Here we go. One shot. This is your moment, kid. Redman, shut the hell up. Here we go.
My dad would always tell me, alcohol will never fix anything. Then why did you carry beer in your toolbox? Yeah.
No, I mean, it's pretty incredible. I mean, if you know, have you ever heard a Mitch Hedberg joke, it's unbelievably the same guy. What are you gonna do about a guy like this? And he wouldn't even admit, that's what creeped me out. He wasn't even like, yeah, I'm doing like a performance art piece. I'm just being Mitch Hedberg. Instead, he was like, yeah, I kind of like the guy. He's cool, whatever. It's like, no, I don't think you could do that. That is you.
Then he said Dimitri Martin was his favorite, which I don't know if that was a bit or not.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, but then Tony's like, how could you ever like somebody like Dimitri Martin?
Isn't he a liberal? Look that up, right, man. Who did he vote for? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I used to like Dimitri Martin when I was in middle school. I like Dimitri Martin. I don't know now. But that was funny.
Yeah, even
it's like if you say you like Jeselnik, Tony gets so disgusted because Jeselnik doesn't like Tony.
Dude, any like liberal comedian, like Tom Papa,
that was outrageous. I want to do a little Tony bashing for a minute. Yeah, he's bashing the bread man.
When me and Mark are coming up in the scene grinding, there was a comic who literally would just do like the best Anthony Jeselnik impression you've ever seen. But then when you ask him about it, he'd be like, I don't really watch him that much. So he's not really one of my favorites. But it was so blatant that it was Anthony Jeselnik. It's like, what the hell is going on? Like, it was insane.
I've seen guys do like 1-to-1. I saw a guy do like a 1-to-1 Sebastian Maniscalco. Like everything. Everything was Sebastian.
I told him to get in the Uber.
Yeah.
I said, Dad, you got to get in the Uber.
Right, but it was about like Delaware
Uber
County.
To your house, and you get into the Uber to go to the restaurant.
So why at Wawa are there parking lots so damn weird? That's a horrible sound. That's a horrible impression. But that's what he just added like, and the people in Delaware County, ooh, it was like that. So he added a little bit of local flair, but he just did it. People do that all the time. I mean, look at Staxnificent from last night.
Yeah. Big Norm fan.
Big Norm Macdonald fan. I mean, but to do that, I mean, you're going to be out of your freaking mind to think you're going to, I mean, that's one thing. All right, that's a joke that everybody that's into comedy should know that joke. It's not even Norm's joke. That's like a joke. He told that to do an old joke. He was doing the joke about the oral sex and man's wife is in a coma and they say, hey, you have oral sex with her. I hope everyone has heard that joke. The guy did that joke word for word. It was pretty unbelievable. Okay, I could see getting away with that, but when guys do Mitch Hedberg and then they go, I don't know the fella. That's crazy.
I think I noticed. Hey, I've been doing comedy. Comedy's tough. As a comedian, I haven't gone on the road, but I'm pretty close to being on the street.
And as someone else said, like if he just told the jokes as a guy, it wouldn't be too bad. But he's doing this weird, strange thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, it creeped me the hell out. This guy, and then he was just acting so weird about it.
Yeah, he's never a guy I could like. He's never a guy I wanted to approach at any kind of mics. I was just like, oof.
Yeah, you've seen him go up and do it, or you just his look?
No, because I've seen it when he won that like spot at that show. It was he did this thing at, I don't know, the same jokes. And that's the thing is like I don't even know if he's doing Hedberg, they're Hedberg-ish jokes, but I don't know if they're like his jokes or they're Hedberg's jokes because he's doing it so like perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I think they were his own jokes, but like it made it seem like, are you just doing his actual act and I don't know these jokes? Yeah, you're right. So very strange. How about this? I'm only offering one thing tonight. What?
What also happened to the Liquid Death? One of those is clearly Liquid Death wrapped in black duct tape
more
with
sponsorship,
a koozie
Mark.
on top.
Kill Tony's so big now you don't show a label unless you're sponsored. Unless you're making money, they don't let you show a label.
Gotcha. Wow. So Liquid Death is off the comedy scene?
I guess out of Kill Tony's universe, I mean, maybe Joe Rogan said, hey, I'm a Christian now. None of that death stuff. Keeping it PG here in Austin. I mean, it won't be long until you might be in trouble at the mothership for doing like a joke about Jesus that's not appropriate to Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. If you do stuff that's too Christian bashing, you might get in trouble at the mothership with Joe Rogan's new found faith.
Amen.
Here it is.
Very new and green when we found him, and
this was depressing. Keith Cortez, the little guy, comes up. It was not a good set. I felt bad for the guy. He seems, I don't know. I'm like, did you write? It sounded like it was written in ChatGPT, which I wouldn't put it past some of these lazier comics. To just tell ChatGPT a story and say, hey, make some jokes out of this. I'm sure people are doing that.
Here he is, giving us a brand new minute. Ladies and gentlemen, a fan favorite, an adorable species unlike anything we've ever seen.
Are you still a finance guy, Mark? He's a Delaware native.
Oh,
you a fan?
Yeah, I mean, I still support. I still follow him on everything. I watched a little bit of his special, and I couldn't make it through like the first couple.
Is
minutes,
that where he was doing like the Ghostbusters? He was like a Ghostbuster. That was one of his specials.
Nah, I thought it was like it was very like gayish and like the material was about like being gay and stuff, and I was like, all right, this is not for me.
He goes into that a lot. You know what's weird? He can find that, so I think it's kind of funny, but he does that. He does that a lot, where he's doing like wild sex stories, and then he'll go into political stuff. Like,
Does he?
why
I don't even know.
He does like liberal. He still does jokes. Anyway, no one cares. Liberal snowflake material in 2025. Hey, check it out. All I wanted to say about Heath Cortez, little Heath Cortez, I will pay for Heath to get tattoo removal so we can make it in Hollywood as like a angry kid. You know, because that tattoo ruins it, Mark. Sorry.
Yeah. I could definitely see him. He did like some little act out where he's kicking and stuff. He could be like an angry little kid.
That's what I mean. He should be in like sorry to interrupt, but the remake of Bad Santa as like a unruly child, you know? Because then they have a kid who's not really a kid who can say all the bad words and do all this stuff and they can beat up and all this crap. That would be good. But you know what? I'm not gonna say anything else. He's got a tough time.
I mean, you can cover that in Hollywood nowadays.
That's true. Tattoos. Like, I didn't remove it. Pete Davidson removed almost every single tattoo. He had hundreds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He only kept the Hillary Clinton one. How about that? It's the only one he kept. Pretty amazing. But no, he had like hundreds. He had Ariana Grande tattoos. He had Hillary Clinton tattoos. He had, who the hell else did he get?
Kanye's
like
children names tattoos.
Who?
He had Kanye's children's
Kanye's
names
children
tattooed.
tattooed on him, which you should be put in put in prison.
Hey, yo, actually.
Actually. And then, didn't he had like one of Ruth Bader Ginsburg too? I mean, the ultimate dweeb to do any of that. Insane. But he got those all removed. He's a totally clean cut guy now. He's in some new show on Hulu or some crap that no one will watch. I mean, the amount of stuff I just see on Hulu, Tubi, Amazon Prime, that are series that no one will ever watch, that don't even exist, basically. I mean, there's shows. There's been like, Pete Davidson has been in 3 different shows since he left SNL. Has anyone seen a single one? Has anyone even know what he's... I mean, it's like some weird money laundering thing. Like, NBC just gives him money, so he's around. It's very strange. I don't know what's going on, how these shows get made, how they get produced. And what else are you going to say about that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing else to say about that subject. I'm shutting it down. He had a Hillary tattoo, 9/11. He's not the 9/11. His dad died in 9/11. You want to be crystal clear.
Well, that was like all the shows I've ever watched of his. It's like it's still a premise of himself. Like his
he's
dad
basically
died.
Pete Davidson.
There was a movie that was the same thing. Like his dad died 9/11, and then there was a show that was like roughly based on him again, and it was his dad died in 9/11.
And
then I was like, is that everything?
Well, yeah. I mean, really, if you're gonna milk something, you might as well milk that.
That's true.
You know,
better than most things. It's very patriotic to do that.
Very patriotic. Clearly loves America. If you get a Hillary Clinton tattoo, you love America. And
love Epstein's Island.
You love Little St. James. That was a Trump voice. I'm sorry, Luke, to steal your thunder.
Little St. James, folks.
Little St. James, folks. Yes. What else? I saw Trump on the roof today. The White House, pretty funny. A lot of other things. It made me laugh, but I really don't. I don't think they're not what I need to show you folks tonight. It's not what has to happen. We're getting out of here real quick. I would like to say, we already did all that. Oh, this is an interesting one. This is what I'll finish with. A little more conspiracy talk. You know, we did a lot of Matt Rife stuff. This guy on Instagram is great. This guy is my favorite. You know, there's people on Instagram who are they're either mentally unwell or they pretend they're mentally unwell, and they do videos where they think that all celebrities that are dead are not really dead. All celebrities, some celebrities are hundreds of years old. You know, they're kept alive. This is one of those guys. You've probably heard some of these. He's got a really good vibe. He actually threatened to release one about Shane Gillis's real identity. I'm still waiting on that one. I'm guessing Abraham Lincoln, if he was a dog or something like that. But here he's going about Diddy.
Diddy, Kai.
That's right.
Kai and Diddy.
So Kai Cenat is Diddy.
Real?
And Diddy is Kai Cenat, Luke. What do you have to say about that? Two of your favorite black entertainers.
With concrete proof like that, what can I say? I mean, my God.
They both have eyes and noses and lips.
There goes my Twitch subscription right now. I'm
canceling my Prime sub. And I won't be buying Diddy's Love Part 2, this new album.
Diddy and Kai. Diddy and Kai.
He sometimes says more. But I like when he does this. He points to just skin. And he goes, Kai.
They're both
Diddy.
black.
They're both black. Case closed. And imagine this guy. You've got a good chance of this guy, if you go to a trial ever, this guy being on your jury. Going, no. I know what the defendant is saying, but that's actually Nicolas Cage. Ladies and gentlemen, I can prove it. He is an imposter.
and Diddy. And Diddy and Kai.
These are convincing arguments, I gotta tell you. I've never heard such debate mastery. Diddy?
And Kai and Diddy.
I swear he said
Kai
more. No,
and
he's just
Kai.
deleting screenshots. He does it for 3 minutes straight. Well, here he goes. This is good. He even says, even the hand motions, guys, are the same.
Fingerprint on it. Kai and Diddy. Diddy and Kai. Now watch how they both use a finger in a second here to point down. Totally.
If black people making moves with their hands means they're Diddy, then what's like Luke and Naeem Ali up tonight?
Yeah, true that. True that
Yo,
podcast.
actually though, hold on. Get this. Is that the name of the new one?
Maybe.
No, I don't think.
Hold on.
I couldn't find
get
that on his
this.
link tree.
Hold on a minute. Hold it there. Get this. The shows are getting more and more. I don't like the titles of these. They're making me do voices. And I have to say, Ayo, actually. Did he?
Normal mannerisms that everybody has is rolling their finger and using the "you're safe, you're safe, you're safe at home."
But I don't really know how Diddy became Kai or why he is deciding to be Kai Cenat, the most famous person on earth, if he wanted to hide and be Diddy. I don't understand it, but this guy seems to know. And again, he said weeks ago, I mean, if you go to this guy's Instagram, he just says he's a picture of Shane Gillis, and he goes, in the caption, he goes, I'm ready to drop my biggest scoop yet. I know who he really is. And maybe they shut him down. Maybe Joe Rogan shut that whole thing down because I have not heard word one. I'm guessing Shane Gillis is probably one of Joe Rogan's old buddies from San Francisco.
Well, you dropped the bomb that Shane Gillis and Michelle Obama had the same coffee
That's
table
true.
on their
They did
on their
yes.
pods.
Michelle Obama and Shane Gillis have the exact same coffee table in their podcasting space. So yeah, they definitely already shared a space, a living situation, and probably skin, if I had to believe this guy. They are sharing identities. But I gotta
And
find
freckles.
this guy. I'll try to find this guy real quick. But the point is, Shane Gillis, you're on big time watch for being probably Harvey Weinstein or something. Oh,
And
speaking
I could have
of,
went and saw Shane tonight
speaking of Optimum
at
Noctis,
Creek in the Cave.
maybe you should have gone to rub elbows, but that show must have been packed to the gillies.
Oh, yeah.
With Shane Gillis in the building.
Back to
That's
back to the
Lemaire
Gillies
Lee's
and
show.
Keeves.
What's that, Luke?
It's packed to the Gillies and Keeves.
Oh, very good. Well, I won't be able to find this, but again, Guard Dog, Sean Gardini, Lamisi, aka Lemaire Lee. You are again invited to come onto the show. You can win the money yourself. That's right. It's the Cash for Guests contest still going on. Still looking for its first cash bounty. We have so many exciting things going on with this thing. I know you've already seen it, but there's the list of people. Screenshot it on your own. Figure it out. But I want to get this money given away. I want to get you guys what you deserve here as I right now get rid of this. Yes, there we go. Cash for guests. But I'm adding to that list of guests Ian. $100 for Ian. Who was the other one? Sean Gardini. Mary Lee. I'm willing to get Jeff Dye back on the show. I might reach out to Jeff. See what he wants to do about the bounty.
And also,
yes,
not only do you win money in this, if you get on the show, if this person gets on the show, I will attend their event if they have one in Austin. I will buy your merch. I will hopefully, guest willing, take a picture, and then they forever have an advertisement
on the
or
wall. Yeah,
memorabilia
forever.
On the
Jeff
wall.
Dye
Forever.
will live in people's heads whenever they see Mark.
Yes. We're synonymous now.
Making me think that Mark is Jeff Dye. Wait a second. Wait,
Maybe.
don't move. Don't move, Mark. I see this. Wait a second. I've seen this before. Mark? Oh, shit. Mark? Jeff die. Mark? Jeff die. Mark? And you get the rest, but look at that. Mark? Jeff die. Mark? Jeff die. Jeff die. Mark. Rabbit season. Mark. There it is. Mark, you've been found to be at least a clone. Clones are huge these days. Jeff Dye's forehead. Mark. Jeff Dye's mouth. Mark. See it all now. Hold up. Get this. Send that up to Naeem Ali. That's going to be a new episode. Hey, yo, actually, Mark Wellborn is Jeff Dye in disguise. Hey, yo, actually. Check it out. It's on all podcasting platforms. You're going to love the show. Thank you so much for watching the show tonight. I hope you had fun. I sure did. Remember, if you liked what you saw, please
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
But really, liking the show really does help us. It helps get the message out. And I couldn't have done it tonight without Luke. Luke, thank you so much for calling in, talking to us, and making your presence known. What's going on? What do you want to say? Promote.
Oh, I appreciate being on tonight. It's a great bounce back from yesterday's complete and utter screw job. But I appreciate you, Tom. Appreciate you, Mark. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you, Luke.
See you,
Good
Luke.
night. That's a good
night, guys.
I told Luke not to worry about that whole thing. You know, those bozos in the judging booth. I mean, they were like behind like bulletproof glass. You couldn't even see the judges. That's how scared they are of these crew, of the new crew. They're scared. I can't believe it, Mark.
I would have put. They better be behind bulletproof glass because if Luke doesn't win next year, who knows?
I'm threatening lethal violence if Luke doesn't get on next year.
You know what that shit mean, right?
I'm ready. Mark's got the stick, baby. Well, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
You're loaded up like Jeff Dye. Have a great night. Anything else you want to promote to the people? Say to the people out there.
No, I guess I got to get back out there as Big Stinky, and I got some work to do, I guess.
Prove the haters wrong, Mark. It's time. That's what this
time.
year is all about for us. Prove those haters wrong. Let's get it P, everybody. Let's have a funky night. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Good night to Mark. Good night to you people in the chat. Good night to Hypno. Good night to every one of you who made some great comments tonight. I got to say, you guys are the 12th men and women of this show. Yeah, good luck to Big Stinky, the Hypno reveal. Everything was great. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I was a very fun time for me, and we will be back. Don't worry, the scheduling conflicts are over. We will be back next Wednesday at the same beautiful time. I'm going to try to start at 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays, every single Wednesday, from now until you die and until Jeff die, in response to my DMs about a co-hosting podcast. Thank you so much, and I want you guys to have a great night, so I'll keep it litty. And I'll have you guys out of here with a smile. Hey, say hi to all your family members. Say hi to all your friends. My name's Tom. This is Lazer Dim 700, and we're signing off. Good night, everybody. Couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah.
This means family.
Yeah.
This means family. Good night.
I'm high as fuck right now. I'm high as fuck right now.
My Bill twin.
I'm high as fuck right now. The drugs gonna knock me down. The drug gonna hold me down. My stick gonna push you down. You won't get back up. Do licks in a black truck with the stick. That been my backup. I don't got no game. I don't got backup. Fuck the hoe. I gotta use latex. Uber. I'm in to be relaxed like a Maybach. Minister where I catch some.
I got this. I thought I liked that song. I don't think so. Check this out.
When I'm going quit this Henny, I'm gonna take my last shot of this Henny. I said yesterday was gonna be my last day, but
K and nephew. Good night.
Uchi Wally Wally Bang Bang. George! Pop out with the glide. Used to have a little ass fro like Papa Doc. Use my left wrist in the kitchen like Betty Crock. Migos was lying when they rapped about the crock pot. I feel like Shorty Low right before he died in his car. I'm still waiting on their granddad car. Trying to quit this Henny, but I can't. I'ma slide with the Glock in the paint. Jump out with the Glock broad day. One eye with the Glock fatty walk my way. Backwood got my best steak is Beyonce. And my bitch look better than Megan Good. My bitch look better than Jasmine Sullivan. My bitch look better than 7th Streeter. My bitch look better than Kelly Rowland. My bitch look better than Kiki Palmer. Rich still smoking out of Z Palmer. When you hit this dope, don't die. I'm the real try rich, them other niggas lie. Them other niggas lie. Hat got 5 years for an iPhone. Rest in peace, God for the plug. Rest in peace, God for the plug. Rest in peace, God for the plug.
Good night, everybody. I'm still streaming.